Welcome to the Horror Hangout, a podcast where film fans watch the best and worst horror movies of all time and talk about them. My name is Ben Errington, and today I'm joined by regular co-host Mr.
Andy Conduit Tanner. Hello, Ben. How are you?
I'm very, very well. And we're joined by a very special returning guest,
Hey.
Zara. Yes, indeed. Zara Mary is your horror film big sister and host of the Reet Scary podcast. Welcome back to the show, Zara. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very,
Thanks for
very
joining us
welcome.
again. It's lovely to see you. Not that we haven't seen plenty of you out crushing it on all of
Yeah.
your various cinema trips and film coverage you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm just everywhere, just annoying everyone on the daily, basically, with my stupid face popping up in their feeds. Like, yeah.
Your
It's a
very
welcome
well lit
sight.
and brilliantly cut together face, I must say.
Thanks.
I like how he didn't deny stupid face. He just added that
Yeah.
really well cut together
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Not for me. Not for me
Stupid,
to
but
say,
well
Ben.
put together.
No, it's great. Yeah, all the content. Obviously, 200 films in cinemas this year. You're going to be at Fright Fest as well.
Yes.
Arrow video. I've snapped you up for a store media closet video as well.
Yeah.
I feel kind of privileged you're on the show.
Ah, thanks. Well, I'm privileged to be here. I loved it last time I was on here. We did Train to Busan, didn't we?
Oh my God,
So,
we did.
yeah,
Are
that
we,
was a while ago now.
are we doing exclusively forms of transport movies?
That's my aim. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
So
next? Ghost
something on
ship?
the ocean. We've not done Ghost Ship.
There you go.
We've never done
Ghost
Ghost
ship. It's
Ship.
gonna have to be, isn't
Exactly.
it?
Zombies on a bloody. So does that mean you're excited to see Colony as well?
It is my most anticipated for
Yeah,
Fright Fest.
I think it's
Like,
mine too. Yeah,
yeah, it looks brilliant, the trailer.
yeah.
Even without knowing that it's the director of Train to Busan, I just think it looks brilliant. It
Mm.
looks icky as well.
It
Yeah.
does look icky. Yeah, and that was something that's great about Train to Busan. A 10th anniversary version of the film coming to cinemas as well. Train to Busan.
Yeah. How's it been
Do a
10 years?
rewatch.
It's kind of crazy. It's been 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lovely 4K presentation. Apparently, it's not been released in 4K before. There's going to be a lovely, lovely 4K release on home.
I know that's
Oh.
it's very much your bread and butter, Zara. Anyone who's not on the video can't see behind you this wonderful collection of physical media. But I imagine when that 4K comes out, that's going to be
Oh yes, this
finding a
is
place on
my
that place.
VHS wall that I've got behind me. So this is pure VHS in this room, and then in the other room is where I've got my 4Ks and my collector's
Oh,
editions and
yes.
everything. So
Do you-
We'll know
like,
when Zara's really made it, Ben. She'll have a laser disc room.
yeah,
yeah, she might have one. She might have one, just a little secret one.
Don't tell my husband; he's already sick of the fact that I've started collecting VHS. He's like, "Oh, come on, more
are you-
shelves."
Obviously, a lot of your content is about physical media collection.
Yeah.
Any tips? I mean, I guess Blu-ray, 4K, you don't really need tips because it's pretty easy to find. I'm kind of in the infancy of my VHS collecting, I would say. Any tips for me? I'm just getting free advice now. That's what I'm asking for,
Yeah.
Zara.
I mean, I started off with my first couple of VHS from Vinted, so I knew
Yeah.
that I wanted The Exorcist. Like,
Mm.
it's my favorite film of all time. Wanted to ensure it was a really, really nice copy. And then since managed to get that signed by Linda Blair, so that has
Yeah,
got
you did.
pride of place.
Hell yes.
So I think start off with a couple that you definitely know you want in your collection. Facebook Marketplace has been
Oh,
a
okay.
gold mine for VHS, and people are just selling them off in bulk. So like 50 VHS for 20 quid, I think was like my first job lot that I got.
Yeah.
About 80% of them I kept, and the other 20% I donated to charity. And then since then, it's just been going around charity shops and having a bit of a rummage.
Facebook Marketplace. I've not really thought of that because I guess you
Mm.
literally go there and get them off them in
Yeah.
person. Give them to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
That's a good
some
idea.
some charity shops are on Facebook Marketplace as well, and they don't want to take up the space in the charity shop with VHS because they're
Oh, I
bulky.
see.
So yeah, they advertise them on Facebook Marketplace. So as long as you check that there's no mold, you're all good.
So you want them, so for you, you want them to be able to play, you want them to watch as
Yes.
well as just have them. Because some people do collect them just for having
Just
them
for
on the
show.
shelf, don't they?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I want to watch them.
You strictly don't want any bloody mold
No
on them.
moldy business.
No moldy
Thank you.
business. So are you watching them on like a CRT TV as
Little
well? Just like,
CRT,
oh, see, it's
yeah.
so good, isn't it? There's something so good about it.
I think I'm
It
just having a
just,
midlife crisis, to be honest, as I'm approaching 40 very, very quickly in a couple of years. Like, I'm just reliving my youth, basically.
I think let's just do it.
Yeah.
Whatever makes us happy. I'm
Yeah.
hitting
You
the
should
big
just buy a
40.
big house, all live in a commune together, and then
This is your dream, mate, isn't it?
it is. We can have it. We can buy a big house, very affordable up here, mate. We can get a lovely place to live in and
Yeah.
just sit and play Dreamcast on a CRT.
Hell
Never be
yeah.
bothered
Oh,
again.
I feel like there are a few perfect ways for watching movies, horror movies. CRT TV number one. Number two, DVD with the DVD menu, allowing the DVD menu to play on a loop for maybe 2 hours after you've watched it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. But I've got one of my favorites, and I used to do this with the horror channel all the time. I like watching a film with ad breaks. Now you might say that's not, but there's something so nostalgic about that. A little ad
Yeah.
break, go and get yourself a little cup of tea, come back. It's magical.
Even so, I've been rewatching the Insidious films recently in the run up to the new one releasing, and I've got them all on DVD. So it has been an absolute joy putting the DVD in and getting like the 2000s trailers
Oh
for
yes.
films coming out. That
So
has been
whooshy.
brilliant.
And
Whoosh.
the thing about not pirating
Yeah.
pirating films with the same font as Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love seeing the trailers that for maybe trailers you've never seen before, for
Yeah.
films that oh, that's great.
Old school voiceovers as well, like coming in 2013.
In a world
Oh,
where
Yeah.
there
Red
was
Pepper
an
proper
Insidious.
voiced like trailers. What a
Yeah.
Yeah.
time.
So Insidious, how far into your rewatching are you?
Rewatched 3 last night, which I'd forgotten that was my favorite. Like it scared the
Insidious
pants off me last night
3.
when I rewatched it. I think I'd only seen it
Oh God,
once.
because that's the one with the what's the villainous what's the villain in that one? Is it the
But it's the guy. So I think it is
yeah,
Parker Crane with
Parker
the
Crane, that's it, yeah.
yeah, the mask, the breathing mask.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good one. Insidious.
Terrifying.
I always get Insidious and bloody The Conjuring mixed up. Silly old me.
I know.
Um,
Insidious is the one with the with the overlooked second son.
yeah, Overlooked
Yes.
Second Son. Normal Second Son. Normal life Second Son.
Listen, your brother's in an endless coma. I don't care how well you're
Yeah,
doing at
shh.
school.
So which one is this? Because the Red Door because we did we cover the Red Door on here on the show,
I
Andy?
think we've done 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So we've done original where we spoke about putting the big light on, and then I think we did number 2 where poor old Patrick Wilson strangles Lin Shay out in the very beginning, or like in the end of the last one, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh my God,
she's
yeah. Lin Shay, some common ground with today's film.
Yes.
Old Lin Shay. Oh wait,
Queen.
don't ruin it. We liked Insidious the Red Door because Patrick Wilson did the song in the film.
Yeah.
He did a team up with Ghost. And I think it's a pretty good version of that song.
Yeah, fair. Well,
Yeah.
he directed that one as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think The Red
Directed it,
Door.
did the
Yeah.
theme tune.
Yeah, wrote the theme tune, sang the
Wrote the
theme
theme
tune.
Yeah, exactly. And you're looking forward to Out of the Fervor then?
I am actually, yeah. I think I realized last night because I like 3 the best,
Hmm.
it completely steers away from the main family. I like that it's its own
Yeah.
story. And I think because Out of the Further is going to be its own story. Like we've got Gemma, but we've still got tie-ins with like Lin Shay and everything. Yeah, I've got good vibes.
Good
The
vibes.
trailer made my sister shit her pants in the cinema before I took her to see Obsession.
Yeah.
So she had a wild ride watching the trailer.
There
So
are a
was
couple of big
fully shook
jump-
up.
couple of big jump scares in that trailer, aren't there?
Yeah.
Although I do feel like I've seen the trailer 1,945 times. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
if you're trying to see 200 films in the cinema, you must have seen the Insidious Out of
No,
Fervor
Inside
trailer.
Out.
Inside Out. That could be
I'm
your
in a really weird
specialist subject.
place with Insidious Outside the Further because I've not seen the trailer at all to get any of the horror coded stuff. So I've just seen the 3 sort of characters from the Further looking kind of out of place in a real world setting. So for me,
yeah.
Yeah.
until I hear any differently, this is a fish out of water comedy about these scary ghosts that are suddenly like,
Trying to
What?
adapt to the real world.
Yeah.
Come out in the bloody further. We're in the bloody real world. We've got to get a job. Got to get a national
Yeah.
insurance number.
Just
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
go
what's your
down
national insurance?
Tesco, get a meal deal. Like, they don't know what they're doing.
All
Yeah.
these kids are on their phones. I can't scare them at all. Like, it's a real. It looks like, because I think in the picture I've seen, they're doing a scary face, but completely out of context. They're like going. It looks like they're a little bit
Overwhelmed.
frightened. Like,
Zara, have you seen Passenger as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Same scary person, right?
It is, yeah.
is.
Joseph, I've forgotten his name. He's really lovely. I interviewed the director and the
Oh
cast,
my God, of course you did. Yeah.
and they were brilliant, but they said about how terrifying he was on set, that he was doing real life jump scares with the cast.
I'll give it a rest. That's what
I know, mate.
mate.
Like, come on.
not getting
Yeah,
paid
he's
enough
called
for this.
Joseph something, but he's fantastic.
Because every few years you tend to get like a certain like scary person who's in everything,
Yeah.
don't you? So, and he seems to be the new one. Obviously, I have Bonnie Aarons as the nun popping up in the Nun, and
took a
The
Skarsgård
Conjuring
out
2.
there. He's a scary man.
Yeah.
Yes, old Skarsgård with his wobbly eyes. He's always in. Exactly. Yes. So some people are getting all the roles. So yeah, obviously, I just briefly mentioned 200 films at the cinema. You said you're at 70 for 2026, which is pretty good going, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. Way more than I did last year. I think last year in total I did about 70 by the end of the year. And I started this year saying that I wanted to do 100. And I think I got about halfway through April and I was at 50 maybe. It's been a slow
Wow.
couple of months. So that's why I decided to up it to 200 stupidly. But
I'm just going to double my goal. Why
yeah,
not?
why not? Yeah, I like putting pressure on myself. So
Is it a solo venture? Are you taking your husband to every single one?
it's a bit of a mix. So I do a lot of like solo late night visits to go and see
Yeah.
something obscure. Like I watched Pinocchio Unstrung a
Oh,
few
yeah.
weeks back. Really enjoyed it, surprisingly.
Okay.
But based on how the trailer looked, I thought, nah, I'm not going to subject my non-horror loving
Yeah.
husband to that film in particular.
My sister went to cover that one for her. She really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about it, you know?
All practical effects as well,
Yeah, surprising,
surprisingly.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
really good.
animatronic Pinocchio, animatronic
Yeah.
little wooden fella.
He's a little shit as well. I loved
Is
him.
he? Little
Yeah.
bastard. What I've always had Pinocchio. He's a bit of a knobhead anyway, isn't he?
He is,
Even in
yeah.
a non-horror setting.
Yeah. Gets
Lying.
himself turned
Well, if
into a
your
donkey, doesn't
conscience was
he?
a-
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, if your conscience was like a cricket that could bugger off, I think you'd be a bit problematic as well.
Yeah,
Ben.
fair.
Isn't the cricket Robert England?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Crazy
bloody
cat.
crazy.
What hope has he got, mate? What hope has he got of growing up to be a
What
good
hope has he
boy?
got? Yeah.
The care system that's let him down.
But the numbers are going to really get added to because you're going to Fright Fest at the end of August as well.
Yeah, I think I was looking at my schedule for Fright Fest. I'm going to try and see as many as I can, but I've given myself a couple of breaks to be able to, see fresh air and daylight and walk around and eat.
Very important, yeah.
So I think I'll be able to watch 20 on the big screen at Fright Fest.
Nice.
So
Would
yeah.
short films count? Because that could really bump your numbers up.
No, they have to be feature length.
They have to
I know,
be.
I've really fucked myself over with that, haven't I?
Are these
Does
rules that
documentary
only
count? Let's get the rules. The rules in.
counts?
So it has to be over an hour long, so to be classed as feature length. If I go and see a film more than once, then it's only the first time that I watch the film that counts. So like when I went to see The Odyssey 3 times, it's only that first time.
God,
So those
yeah.
other 42 hours spent watching The Odyssey do not count.
Yeah. So have you implemented these rules and only you're aware of them? Or have you?
Yeah,
Has anyone else
I do get
holding you
asked.
accountable?
Yeah, I do get asked, to be fair. Like, I think it was around when Project Hail Mary was out and I was having like mega autism hyperfocus on the film, and people kept saying to me, is this counting? Is this counting? Go again, go again. And I was like,
Go again,
no.
get yourself down there again.
Yeah.
No, just the first one. I think that makes sense because but still
Yeah.
200 is
It's
impressive.
a powerful target. What I will say, Zara, is we can always introduce new rules in December. Like, for example, if anyone gives you a hard time about all the pressures on, that's -10 from the target straight
Yes,
away.
fair.
So
Yeah. I like
if you
these rules.
If you dislike them and they're rude about it, that's -50.
Yeah.
So
You've done it already. You've
Yeah.
achieved your goals. Well
Success.
done.
Done.
But yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see you there. We'll see you at Fright
I
Fest.
know, I'm excited. It's my first ever Fright Fest as well.
Oh, is it?
So,
Oh, your
yeah,
first. Oh, I didn't
throw
know that.
Really good
myself in
crowd
there.
this year. I think we'll be there. We saw other former recent guests from this year. Shannon, so Spooky Fox Horror is going to be there as well. We've
Yeah.
got all sorts of good folks, let alone all the filmmakers that we're used to seeing there every year. So
Yeah,
Nice
it's going to be a
gang.
lovely year, I think.
lots of regulars, lots of first timers. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be
Um,
good.
before
It's
we got
nice to
into
have friendly faces in the screening room as well, because this is our first year that we're not sat in the main auditorium. We're coming and joining
The press
and
gang.
with an air of legitimacy, unbeknownst to this podcast. We're going along. We'll be sitting in the screening room with the professionals. I might buy myself a new notebook then. And then, like, the first page, you write on it like you're one of those monks, the first big letter. Go, yes, taking some serious notes. You write the date, draw a little line.
Yeah, any name on the inside, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
And
be
then by page 3, you're doodling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your pen's run out. You've
I'm
done a
just going
big
to be bothering
scribble.
Zara the whole time. What number is this then? What number film's this? What's that? Are you enjoying this one? Are you enjoying this one? I don't reckon this one counts. You're looking
No.
away.
Well, you've nodded off.
If you see you fall, because it's a long weekend, we're all at risk constantly. By the time you get to like day 3, especially, we call them a long blink when you when you get in there. Like,
Oh, I've done that in a festival before.
And a long
Yeah,
blink. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard not to, isn't it? Lovely reclining seats. I mean, that's dangerous as the most time, isn't it? As someone who goes to the cinema all the time, are you a full recliner or are you just legs up,
I am full recliner,
fully
yeah.
reclined?
Yeah, my local cinema is an Odeon Lux, so I feel
Oh
like I've
yes.
spoiled myself.
But
Yeah.
that's when it's that's when it's the most difficult. Like especially if you've just eaten as well, you're like, oh, this is lovely.
Yeah, just a lovely post-lunch nap. Yeah.
A lovely post-lunch nap, and you missed your favorite film. Oh dear. So yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention is obviously Arrow Video Store Media Closet appearance. I know it's
Oh,
not
yes.
out yet, but how was that for you? How was that as an experience? I'm not going to ask you to ruin it by giving us all your picks, but
No, that's fine.
how was the experience of that?
It was a dream. It was an absolute dream. They contacted me back in April, I think it was, and even when I got the email, I cried because I was
Oh
like,
no.
this is just the coolest thing ever that they want me to come and do this. And because of tube strikes and all sorts of things, we only got round to doing it a few weeks back. It
Mm.
just so happened to be on the hottest day in the UK in central London.
Oh no.
It was on the same day as the Evil Dead Burn screening, so I was in like full makeup, red contact lenses. Like, oh, it's like I couldn't have picked a worse day to be doing this.
You're like,
But
this is just my daily look.
oh, it was so sweaty in there. So we had
Yeah.
we had to take a lot of breaks in between like picks and everything. But it was so cool, and they are so lovely, and they are so knowledgeable. Like they were talking to me about films in between filming. I didn't have a fucking clue what they were on about. Like these obscure films that they must watch all the time, like as they're coming into Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue. I was
Yeah.
just going, sounds great. I'll add to my watch list.
Yeah. That sounds brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling. I've definitely been on the receiving end of stuff like that before.
even like the recommendations is one thing, but I think an incredible amount of pressure when you're trying to decide yourself what you're gonna pick. I was just trying to pick on what posters I wanted to put on my wall that's in front of me here, and I have to go into like a crisis and go, shit, what do I actually like? Is it nothing? Like, what do
Yeah,
I
it must be
like?
nothing. Yeah.
Like, what
I
do
don't like
I
any
what
films.
what do I like?
Well, and I just felt like such like a fake fan almost when I was in the closet because they said to me immediately before they pressed record, they were like, yeah, don't pick stuff like Hellraiser because everyone picks Hellraiser. I was like,
That's my first pick out the bloody window.
Oh, so I was just, to be fair, I did manage to pick a few different things that they'd not had people talk about before. Snakes on a Plane was one of them.
Was it?
Yeah, because I've got
Oh
the
my
4K from
God.
Arrow, and I
That's
just
incredible.
love this film so much. So I was like, right, this is
We
my
have
platform to give some love to Snakes on a
we have
fucking
chosen the
Plane.
right person. for this week's episode.
There you go.
Amazing.
So-
What's next then? Is it Criterion Closet next? You and Willem Dafoe side by side?
Again, I'd be in there like picking out Babe Pig in the City or something shit like that, or Shrek 2. Like, I do not belong in the
Shrek 2.
Criterion Closet.
Minions 2. That's probably the best one actually. Minions
Classic.
2.
Yeah.
Classic.
I mean, you could have really got the Arrow guys when they said "Don't Hellraiser." You go, Hellraiser Bloodlines.
Yeah. What about
How's
that
that? Amazing.
How's that for a left field fucks?
one?
First, we'll talk about a little bit about horror news because we've had a bit of horror news this week. A film we saw at last year's Fright Fest, Apopheniacs, has got a trailer and an official release date. It's releasing in theaters October the 2nd, directed by Chris Mars-Piliero. We interviewed Chris and one of the stars, Aaron Holiday, as well. He's in Cocaine Bear. At the event, I'm pretty sure it was one of our first. It was a super chaotic interview, if I remember right, Andy.
Chaotic interview. There was a load going on. That you're standing on a wall by the end of the time you
Standing
finish it.
on
This
a wall
is the
by
kind
the
of
end.
war correspondent outside broadcasting that we do here on Horror Hangout.
People
Really
were
fit the
interfering
energy of
with
the
the
film as
interview,
well.
weren't they?
Yeah.
People were just like butting in, and I had to like crowd control. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, this film was definitely one of our favorites, right, Andy?
Yeah, one of my picks of the festival for sure. Something completely unexpected, blown away by seeing it. Further, but negatively blown away by the fact that it was doing so well at festivals and didn't have a distributor already. Have you seen it, Zara?
I have. I absolutely loved it. And Chris is the nicest guy
yes.
ever.
We're so
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah, I'm excited for more
It's good
people
though,
to
isn't it? Like
see
it's really it's like non-linear. It's kind of like
chaotic.
chaotic, loads like a proper ensemble cast. I think we compared it to Pulp Fiction in a way, that non-linear nature,
Yeah.
and kind of like characters dropping in and out, in various different various different
Interesting
scenes.
dialogue, really like pop culture aware, really, really sharply written in the way that people might actually talk, cooler than real people actually talking, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But like so well put together, really nice. Everyone we met from the film was really nice as well. Like it was just a real treat, and I'm so glad that it will get a general release. I feel like depending on what it's up against in the cinema and how marketed it is, and people, I really hope people get to see it because I think it has the potential to be absolute cult classic.
A
It'll
sleeper hit.
surprise people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess
I'm now only wishing for it to go through its time at the cinema so I can add it to the shelf behind me because this is
Yeah.
an epic shelf purchase. I don't have that many things that I get a physical copy of because space, but this is going to be one of them when I get the chance.
You
Agree.
spoke to Chris as well. You interviewed Chris, is that right, Zara?
I haven't interviewed him, but like messaged back and forth
Oh, I
when I put
see.
a review out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and made him aware of like a couple of festivals that were showing Apopheniacs that he had no clue about,
wow,
and he was
okay.
like
Oh,
over the
that's cool.
moon. So
Yeah. Such a nice guy. Yeah, it was a great film, and I guess like all the themes of like deep fake stuff at the moment is like
very
very
relevant.
relevant 2026.
Yeah.
Which is always good. Another piece of news, apparently there's a new Leprechaun movie in the works at Lionsgate with Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan writing. Anybody hyped for? I think there was like a new-ish Leprechaun.
There
Leprechaun
was a
returns.
newish. Yeah.
Leprechaun returns in 2018. How do we feel about this? Is it good? Do you think we're gonna get like a legacy sequel type thing? Are we getting a completely new reboot? I don't know. But any
Is it
love for the
Warwick
Leprechaun?
that's returning, or
I don't know about that actually. Don't know if Warwick Davis is returning. Doesn't say.
That's where it hinges for me, Ben. That's where it hinges for me.
That's where it hinges for you, Mr.
Yeah.
Warwick Davis. Yeah, that would be good. Any love for the Leprechaun franchise, Zara?
admittedly, I've only seen the first one, which was with, was that Jennifer Aniston that was in that one?
It is.
Yeah, she's in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Silly fun.
Yeah. There's some
Yeah.
nice. There are some nice kills in Leprechaun 2. That's worth being up. Number 3 is in Vegas, I think, and then
Okay.
4 straight to space.
Of course. Yeah.
Warwick Davis does a great turn as a slasher. I won't ask him to do it, but Ben does an excellent impression of Warwick Davis on Tenable.
Oh no. Yeah. It's going to sound terrible. I'll blame the microphone. I'm Warwick Davis. Welcome to Tenable. No,
That
It's like
is
he's
really
here.
good, to be fair. Yeah.
I feel like Zara rolled her eyes. So
No, I didn't. That is really good.
Yeah,
it's really
sorry,
good. Is
but
that Warwick Davis on the podcast? Jesus Christ.
Brilliant.
We
yeah, if
can
you're on
only
the audio only, he's not here with us. But if he does return for the Leprechaun, I will move heaven and earth to get him on
Get
for an
him on.
interview.
Yeah.
I don't care who I have to step over.
And if you need Warwick Davis for an animated version of Leprechaun, I'll do it, but I can only do that line and
Yeah. It's
and
gonna
not
be
Warwick
Leprechaun on Tenable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine if you will, a Leprechaun on Tenable. That's all I can do. It's because I used to play that. I had the game on my phone, and that's the reason. Because I had a little voice of him, and I used to chat. I used to chat to him. Uh, okay, Leprechaun movie. Why not? Let's do it. Last piece of news we've got is it's focused on Fright Fest. Fright Fest 2026. Alien Isolation 2 is coming to Fright Fest, and we're very very glad to be attending a panel with Sega and Creative Assembly where they're going to show some gameplay of the game, and there's also going to be a demo that we get the chance to play as well for Alien Isolation, which we're very very excited for. I think 1979's Alien is playing on Sunday
yeah.
after the panel as well.
Yeah.
So if you're an alien freak, if you're a if you're I said if you're a xenophobe, then that's definitely
That's totally different.
first of all, that's not right. Second of all, that's totally different. All right. If you're a xenophobe, you're not welcome at this bloody screening, okay? If you're a xenomorph fan, you'll enjoy this. Are you attending this, Sarah? You getting
Yes.
involved?
I'm
Hell
booked
yes.
in. I've got my slot booked to be able to
Mm.
play the demo of the game. I'm going to the panel and I'm going to watch Alien on the
Same,
big screen.
same. We'll be there for all of it. I mean, as she apparently has helped us all out. Big shout out to Danielle for arranging that from Sega. You do
Yeah.
good work, Danielle. We think you're brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm super excited as well because like I loved Alien Isolation, the original game, and like I've been so hyped since they announced the sequel. So to get the chance to play it is going to be amazing, amazing, and super terrifying. I'm getting myself straight in a locker if that's
Yeah.
chilling in a locker, isn't it? I feel like the robots are scary. The androids are scarier than the bloody xenomorph, aren't they, in that game?
Xenomorphs, yeah.
Leave me
Yeah.
alone for God's sake with your cold dead eyes.
It's strangling me. Like a little Bart Simpson face with like
Strangling me, forcing a magazine down my throat, a rolled up magazine.
coming at you with a copy of The Guardian. No, Sunday edition.
Sunday. Oh my God. I mean, that's all I got for news. Andy, you might have something.
I've got no visits to Andy's negative news corner this week, Ben. No one,
What?
no companies or individuals have fucked me off, causing me to have a vendetta broadcast this week. So yeah, we're all.
Do we
we're all
want to
right.
do we want to do a brief discussion on Ice Cream Man, just as as
Oh, if you're missing negative news,
I'm
sure.
missing negative news, but let's do a brief discussion on Ice Cream Man, only because Zara's post. If Zara hadn't posted online, don't bother. Then maybe I wouldn't ask your opinion on this. Obviously, I think initially we were going to cover Ice Cream Man, because we were kind of looking at the big releases for the month ahead, and then Zara, thank you Zara, gave us a
No
little bit of a
worries.
heads up saying there might be some problems with covering Ice Cream Man, and we were like, okay, and then you filled us in, and then obviously the backlash this week has been astronomical from all
monumental.
corners. Has been from all corners of the horror fans, but also like of content creators as well. So I guess the problem
What's
is
the word?
generative AI has been used in the film. That's kind of like that's the exclamation mark on what is already
Yeah.
a problematic person, right?
Agree. I think it's the fact that Eli Roth came out and said he wanted funding for the horror section, which is his new production company. And he did it on the basis of, and to quote him, horror fans deserve better. And apparently what better is cutting corners and using generative AI. I just think it's such a shame for all those people that have been or who still are Eli Roth fans, and they've invested in the hope that they get kind of classic Roth. If you're going to put everything to one side about Eli Roth, if your politics don't concern, like, if that doesn't concern you with regards to your politics, then fine, to each their own. But I think he's made a massive misstep there.
Yeah.
For me personally, he's just a twat. Like, he's just, yeah, everything about the man. And that's coming from someone who used to be the biggest Eli Roth fan ever.
And that's, I think, where it stings so much. If someone who you previously, particularly in like influential times of your life, it shaped your fandom and
Yeah.
things that you really enjoyed, to see that person fall so far, be it politically or creatively, even with this kind of approach to filmmaking, which is not in keeping with what he'd done originally. And like, particularly with the funding model he's pursuing. Now, I remember us covering this on the news with some excitement, that with the horror section they were talking about, hey, if this is your kind of thing, you can be not only a backer like with crowdfunding, but you can actively invest in this and have some part of your financial return and a financial stake in these films. A really interesting way to fund movies, but only works if you're not trying to do a big grift to optimize your profit by not paying people for their work and things like that, by using generative AI. I mean, it's not something I support in artistic spaces, but I can understand. I don't agree with it, but I can understand the appeal to an indie creator who simply otherwise feels they cannot access these tools, or tools that can produce things at this level, because they don't have the connections or the energy to search, or the skill sets to be able to fund those things. I can see the attraction to being able to almost click this magic box and it happens.
But then
Can't say
people
I've
have been
supported
making,
financially,
but then
but
indie filmmakers have been doing it the right way for decades.
Yeah.
So now that this technology exists, doesn't then mean, oh, now we must use it because it's a tool that's
absolutely.
available.
But I can understand the temptation for someone who has
Yeah.
comparatively nothing versus someone who has a lot in
But then that
comparison.
temptation is, sorry, and I'm not trying to pour
That's
cold
okay.
water on anything you're saying. I agree with it entirely. But also, like, that temptation that will now not filter out the people who have not a creative bone in their body, aren't actually a filmmaker. You know what I mean? Like, the people that filter through now will be the people who can easily take shortcuts and can call themselves a creative, not
It's
just in
unfortunate that they
filmmaking,
tend to
but
come
in
in.
everything now.
It's unfortunate that we've seen a lot of examples of those people come in like an absolute wrecking ball to be like, suck it up, Hollywood, I'm here now. And it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah, I was going
cool,
to
I
say
guess.
context is so important, isn't it? Because you've got the likes of Curry Barker, who did Obsession for less than $1 million, and then Eli Roth's got a budget of 5.5 million, and that's what he puts out.
Yeah.
And it contains generative AI versus Curry Barker's practical effects and unique storytelling. And then since then, Eli Roth has basically shit all over YouTubers that
Yeah,
are
I
now
saw him
coming
say
to the
that. Yeah.
front. Yeah,
Oh, we don't
he's
want
not doing
YouTubers to
well.
make films. Come on. I feel like if there's any, this is what I've felt like, especially the last few years, anyone that I've kind of respected coming up in like the early 2000s and stuff, not everyone obviously, but just a choice few. Anyone who's maybe a bit edgy, got a little bit of controversy attached to them, but they're still kind of creating good art and,
Mm,
writing good jokes and making good TV shows. Unfortunately, that edgelord nature really manifests itself as that person gets older.
yes.
And as that person gets older, they start to become very problematic, or, suddenly find Jesus when they've done some
And you've
sort
done
of
some
essay.
crimes.
Yeah, done
Exactly.
some crimes.
Done
Yeah.
some crimes. It's
Oh,
just I feel
I'm
like it's such a pattern, and it is really getting on my tits, to be fair.
yeah. Oh, can we not investigate the crimes that I've definitely done? Because I have found the Lord now. So if we could just talk about that instead.
Yeah. Looking at you, Russell Brand.
I mean, that was definitely reading between the
Oh, there's an
lines.
even more
That
recent
was
one. We
definitely a
won't talk
point I was making.
but when we talk about like, the comparative budgets to what these true indie filmmakers are able to produce with so little money
Mm,
compared to, huge amounts of money in comparison. Now, pundits or wags may suggest that a lot of that budget went up someone's nose, Ben. Not me. I'm very clear to say. But like, a cynical person might imply that. It also could be a secondary response for the huge amount of ego that comes along with it. But,
Well, yeah,
That's for people.
but
That's for people to draw. I wouldn't draw that conclusion, Ben. I wouldn't
yeah,
even
No,
insinuate it.
you wouldn't dream of it.
No,
never
but
ever.
some people might.
Yeah, basically just turn it in, innit? That's all
Just turn
just
it.
turn it
Stop
in
being a
for God's
whopper. Fucking
sake.
hell.
Well, just turn it off. But also, I think what is good. I mean, the last point I'll make on this is with his attack on YouTubers. I feel like this generation of filmmakers, this generation of creatives, are very very quick to push back on things like AI and very quick to sort of show how much they love sort of old
Mm,
technology and and analog technology and things like that. So that's good, and I'm hoping that this just means that this new wave of shite just dies out.
yeah,
Yeah.
agree.
What we need though, guys, is like our old mates in the EU. I need proper labeling of this shit. I cannot get a magnifying glass out anymore and be like, right, I suspect something is AI. I need
Yeah,
some proper labeling
Yeah.
because
labeling.
again, I think to a degree, live your life. Use AI if you want. Check the heat waves and how many of things like of that nature are going on, and have that on your conscience. But do what you want creatively, but give me an open choice with what I choose to spend my money and time on.
Yeah.
If you're very confident in what it can do, stick a big label on it, and I'll be happy to make my decision. Does that draw us to the close of negative news for today, Ben?
Yeah, I think so. I think let's close. I mean, we wouldn't do negative news all the time if people were just behaving themselves, would we?
Yeah. If you all just turned it in, everyone,
Just turn it in for God's sake.
don't do a crime, don't do some making things that shit, don't do any corporate chicanery. Those three things would be all right.
Yeah. Just be nice. Okay, all right. Briefly, what we've been watching. I say briefly because I don't think I've watched anything this week for some reason. Um, real
You've
dry
watched a
week.
lot. You just
I think
can't talk about it yet.
I've been watching a lot of Fright Fest screeners, so unfortunately I haven't seen anything we can discuss. But anything, Zara, anything you've seen in the last 7 days or so? Something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue. Oh wait,
Nothing
blue,
blue, please.
nothing
Something
blue.
blue.
Something
Oh,
you
lovely.
watch.
Save that for another episode. No, I'm rewatching the Insidious films in the run up to the new one releasing, so that's been quite a joy actually,
Mm.
going back and revisiting those. And I'm also in the run up to Avengers Doomsday rewatching every single Marvel movie and TV series.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
good,
I
oh my
considered doing it,
giddy
and then I thought
arse.
that'd kill me.
Yeah, it is killing me.
What have you included, Zara? Because are you doing formal MCU stuff, or because like Wesley Snipes' Blade appeared, are they in?
Oh, that's
So
tough.
Blade isn't in, but like the Incredible Hulk is. So I'm
Okay.
going off of the official Marvel MCU timeline. So and watching it with my husband in
Ronald.
chronological order rather than release order.
Oh,
So
oh
starting
yeah, I've
off,
seen
yeah,
that. Yeah, sorry, go on.
yeah. Captain America, first Avenger being I think that was the first one that we watched. And then you've got like Captain Marvel, then Iron Man.
Mm.
And then all the
Yeah.
TV series that fit in between. So that's going to be quite an epic run up
Uh,
to December 18th.
any of them a first time watch? I guess I would say more so TV series. Or did you watch them all
Mm,
as they were released?
not yet. When it gets to embarrassingly, I've fallen asleep twice trying to watch Eternals.
Oh
I
yeah.
am dreading
Eternal
watching that.
Eternals is a little bit rough, I'll admit.
Yeah. And then I did go through a phase of missing a couple of films. So like the Marvels, I didn't see.
Yeah,
I think there's a couple of others around that period where Disney were really churning everything out,
yeah,
like TV series, film, TV series, film. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, I've got a way off yet before I have to
Mm.
get to those.
I need to see Marvels. I fell off the back end of Defenders onwards from the Netflix coded series.
Mm,
And then I haven't done any of the new Daredevil stuff yet, just because I haven't
yeah, same.
had any time to invest in
No, me
series.
neither.
But I think I might do a little selection box to get up to date. I haven't seen the Marvels either, but I'm pretty good. I've done like Fantastic Four and things like that, so
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
think I've
try and get caught up. Because I've got some Avengers hype now. I haven't seen Spider-Man yet, but I'm
It's
getting
so
ready
good.
for Doomsday. I'm into it.
I think I've seen all the films. It's just series that I've not seen all of them. And again, I think I've seen a good section of
Good
it. And
chunk.
out and out favorites, Zara. I'm not going to ask you. Well, maybe your top three, but any out and out favorites that are like your all timers from the Marvel universe?
Uh, Thor Ragnarok is
Okay,
like my number one. Um,
interesting.
yeah, Thor Ragnarok definitely. Completely fell off with Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi. Just what were
Yeah,
you doing?
what happened there? That
Yeah,
was
just
disappointing, especially
leaned
with
way
Christian.
too
Tried
into
to
the
keep a light
comedy.
tone with a story that was really serious.
Yeah, exactly. Cancer diagnosis and everything, but
Cancer
lol,
diagnosis
laughing goats.
and a guy doing like a
God,
genocide on
a god
gods.
butcher. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, so I think Ragnarok, I love any of the Avengers films, particularly Age of Ultron, which is one of the
Yeah.
least popular ones, I think. And I love the Loki TV series, and
yeah,
apparently that's going to be crucial for
Yeah. I
yeah.
need to
I've
watch
heard.
season 2
Doomsday.
of Loki, which I haven't seen before I go
Yes,
into
Yeah, I've not seen
Doomsday.
that either.
very, very good.
I think Age of Ultron's great as well because we get the everybody trying to lift the hammer scene, which I feel
Yes,
like might be the best scene of all.
agree.
It's literally, it just does so much. And that tiny, tiny little movement of the
Nudge.
hammer
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
important.
Such a payoff when we get to the and I don't know if it's confirmed or just implied. Ultron's return in Vision Quest question mark?
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Have you seen the rumors of like the witches' identities in Doomsday? This,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah. So Wanda being in the red, Agatha in the purple. Can't remember who was meant to be in like the gold color.
yeah,
Possibly the ancient one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah,
Possibly the
yes.
ancient
Possibly the ancient one. There is a male one, so maybe Doctor
Doctor Strange.
Strange.
Doctor
All I'm
Strange.
saying
Yeah.
is, if this comes true, and it's Doctor Doom, the Ancient One, Doctor Strange, Wanda, Agatha, well, they
Epic.
got no chance, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just the end.
The end. I mean, we got bloody the Thing over
Yeah.
here.
Got Johnny
No,
Blaze. What do you
just
want?
give it a rate. Johnny Blaze is fine. Uh, no, Mr. Fantastic, who screams when he gets stretched, apparently, according to Fantastic Four. Ah! Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You
anything
just
else?
bring
Is that
Amelia
kind of what you
Clark
want?
with all of her all the different arms she can do. She'll sort them out.
Yeah,
Yeah. True.
true.
Yeah. True.
Anything else, or just big rewatches for you and Zara?
I think the only other thing was Pinocchio Unstrung,
Mm,
which really, really surprised me. Loved that it was practical. And I'm not big on that whole like Pooniverse thing,
yeah.
like Winnie the Pooh blood and whatever it is, honey. Um, but I was quite pleasantly surprised by that. And
Mm.
then like less recently, but The Invite, I loved,
Oh,
loved. Yeah, Olivia Wilde's film with Seth Rogen and Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz.
I've heard good things about
Fantastic.
this. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to catch up.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Anything for you, Andy? Or has it been Fright Fest exclusive this week?
Just the one. We also
Okay.
had from the folks that are kind enough to send us screeners once in a while. I saw rather, didn't hear it. That's essential to the plot. No one will hear your scream, which is an Argentinian slasher movie set around one of your favorite times, mate. I'm sure one of your favorite times of all time. Set around the halcyon days of Football Italia 90, the World Cup, and it is very, very
I was
giallo
4 years
coded.
old.
You'd have loved it, Ben. You love football. It's your favorite.
Yeah. I don't remember this particular tournament, but
Yeah, so
I
No
would have.
One Will Hear Your Scream. Directed by Mariano Cataneo. Yeah, Argentinian Spanish language. The version that I've been sent is dubbed into English as well, but it gives it that very sort of giallo feeling almost
Yeah,
because it is a
interesting. Okay.
masked killer. It has a mystery element to it. Our main character is it's a young woman who runs a record store and makes mixtapes for her customers. And early on, we learn that the person who is the killer, who's going around taking people out around the community whenever there is a football match on, so everyone is distracted watching Argentina's progress in the World Cup. Um, and there's lots of noise and events going on. That's when they use their times to make their
Ooh.
kills a brutal. Imagine, if you will, a way that you can might make a slasher a little bit more brutal, but then give them a knife. What could you back them up with in that offhand? That's right, a big hammer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and yeah, really, really satisfying slasher. The sort of detective elements of a giallo as they try and unpick that mystery, a
Hmm.
really satisfying whodunit element about it. It's low tech. Don't expect the most out of the visuals there, but there's enough going on. I found that really quite rewarding. It was an interesting, and I think very character driven, even though I'm watching something that's dubbed into a second language.
Hmm.
Like really well put together. I liked it.
I think a film happening during a football event is always good. It always reminds me of Dave Bautista thriller Final Score, where he is trying to basically Die Hard at like West Ham's football stadium. It's
Oh, okay.
it's pretty good, you know. It's
Final
pretty
score.
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
when I think
Final
of
Score.
sporting event action movies, of course, you can't go much further than sudden death.
What's
The
that?
Jean
Oh
Claude
my
Van
God,
Damme
yes. No, no,
ice
no. I
hockey
got you.
I've not
stadium.
seen that.
Yeah. Ice hockey stadium,
Sudden
isn't it? Is
death
that what
is
you said?
such a movie.
How, what a time, eh? What a time. But that's it. Okay, that's all we've seen. We're gonna get on to
Apart
the main
from
event. The main event, which is Snakes on a Plane, one of Zara's Arrow closet,
Arrow
Arrow
Closet
video closet
choices.
picks. It's a 2006 American action thriller film. Put horror in brackets there, definitely horror elements. Directed by David R. Ellis, starring Samuel L. Jackson. An FBI agent takes on a plane full of deadly venomous snakes deliberately released to kill a witness being flown from Honolulu to Los Angeles to testify against a mob boss that everyone's aware of, apparently. Oh, you heard of this mob boss? Oh, yeah, yeah, I know him. Ratings 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes 69% critic score, 49% audience score. Letterboxd 2.5 out of 5. Some choice reviews on Letterboxd. Colin Reinhardt says, "Fuck every last one of you miserable sons of bitches who can't get down with this loving homage to B movies of years past." 4.5 stars. Rat Bastard says, Rat
Brilliant
Bastard
name.
says, title checks out. 2 stars though. 2 stars. I'm feeling about that. Blake Bergman says the film that Samuel Jackson signed up on for based on title alone. 3.5 stars. Can't blame him. And he got to do a bit of surfing probably. And Esau says, "Do you have an irrational fear that when you sit on a toilet, a snake is going to come up and bite you after watching Snakes on a Plane, or are you normal?" 2.5 stars.
I
I think it
only
always
get
struck.
that fear when I'm also on an aeroplane in flight.
Yeah, also on an airplane. Exactly. So there we go. So I guess let's immediately come to you, Zara, as it is one of your picks. Is this, I'm not going to say it's a guilty pleasure. Is it just, it's not a guilty pleasure, just a pleasure, right?
It absolutely just a
Mhm.
pleasure. I remember watching this for the first time when I lived in Barnsley town centre in like my late teens, early 20s. Wild time, going out 5 nights a week. And this appeared on Channel 4. I think at the time as part of their Fright Fest like
Oh,
thing that they
yeah.
used to do. And I was very hungover and I was completely sucked in.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's become a weird comfort film. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Probs because of Samuel L. Jackson and Lynn Shay.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just love it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but that's what makes it brilliant. And I got my husband to watch it a few weeks back, knowing that I was going to go to Arrow and talk about snakes on a plane. I was so excited, and he was just shaking his head the whole way through it. But then at the end of it, he was like, "It's all right, that."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Superb. So
yeah.
how do we get you in for Snakes on a Plane? Did we suggest it? Did you suggest it? I can't even
You
remember.
suggested it.
Well, then it definitely aligned perfectly.
Isn't it, Ben?
Correct. Yeah.
Fortuitous timing. We hadn't had this conversation about the arrow closet.
No.
There you go.
So I guess similarly, I remember seeing it when it was released, and again, it was just like, there's a film coming out. It's called Snakes on a Plane, and similar to Samuel Jackson, who signed up apparently based on the title alone, I signed up on based on the title alone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that sounds great, amazing, and I think it did kind of go. I mean, for 2000 and what year did we say it was? 2006.
20 years old.
20 years old. Released August 17th, 2006. Merely 1 week. In 1 week, this film's going to turn 20 years old.
This is all this fortunate timing. So this is the 20-year anniversary special episode.
This is the
There you
20th
go.
anniversary special episode. So that film coming out, I remember thinking, oh my God, Snakes on a Plane. Like, I loved like ridiculous over the top B movies, action movies, Samuel Jackson movies around about that time. But I guess in 2006, like I was listening to a lot of Fallout Boy, a lot of Panic at the Disco, a lot of Cobra Starship. So
Yeah.
the fact
Well, I've been
that
listening to Cobra Starship today.
all of like the is it fueled by ramen, that kind of that label, I think Paramore were on it really early days as well. I listened to a lot of bands on that, and when the soundtrack came out and Cobra Starship that song was it called Bring It, brackets
Yeah.
Bring It.
Snake on a Plane, featuring the singer from the Academy is who else? It's the woman from the
Jim-
Sounds.
The Gym Class Heroes
Gym Class
guys, isn't it?
Heroes,
Travis?
yeah.
Do Travis.
Yeah.
It was like amazing. Like, it was everything I wanted, and the video is. I can't believe the video plays at the end of the film as well.
I just
Like,
watched
And
that
Samuel
video
L.
in
Jackson's in it.
Samuel
as well.
Jackson's in it,
Yeah.
looking, just eyeing them all up.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's a funny video. It's such a it's such a weird video. Like, we're putting snakes through the baggage hold.
Scanner. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda-
do some singing.
Do
So
some
they-
do some sexy dancing. Do some sexy dancing.
In
yeah,
duty free.
in duty free. Do some sexy dancing. That the poor woman in this film in that thing, the Sounds lead singer. She just has one line that she says over and over again while doing some weird gyrating. It's very much of its time. But yeah, it was like, you know, when like it's a meeting of worlds where you're like, this is all the things I like. Oh yeah, this is great. And yeah, and I remember, and it is. I feel like it is just a really good film. I feel like everyone, minor characters and major characters, are all great. It's like a great survival film. It reminds me of Speed, in a way,
Yeah.
like that sort of brand of like action movie where it's like a survival action movie, and you're in it from the word go. You kind of want everyone to survive. Even people you don't like have a moment where they like they either get their comeuppance or like a heroic moment where you're like, actually they're all
They've
right.
had a
you know?
little mini character arc
Mini
in the
character
space of
arc, yeah.
yeah.
And you've got dogs, babies, little kids who are having their first flight on their own. You want everyone to survive, all right?
Yeah.
And it's stressful.
It is stressful, and there are some people that get it, and you're really sad when they do cop it. There's like that lovely couple that were just nice,
Yeah, they were just going on their holiday.
and he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
allergies as well. I've been there. I need an antihistamine in the summer.
It's brutal the way they die. Oh no,
Just
let's
get
just have
cornered and bitten to death.
is it all, yeah, let's do that. You've also got another couple. They're absolute. They're so horny. This couple. First of all, they joined the Mile High Club. When I was watching this with my wife, I went, "Why are they getting completely naked
Yeah.
when they're doing it?" I'm
Tops
like,
off and everything.
surely Mile High
Come on,
Club
if
is
you're
kind
as
of
attractive as those two people are, they didn't do all them crunches.
yeah, but
To not get their kit off.
but
Yeah.
completely naked in a tiny little toilet. Like I'd feel.
Well, apparently they're on a flight where actually all you're going to get if you get caught having sex in the toilet is a light ribbing from the flight crew.
From Lin Shay. Yeah.
Mile High Club. Lead
Wow,
them
he's
to it, I
really-
guess.
Wow, he's really good in there. Sounds like
Yeah.
someone's dying. Two people are dying. Sounds great to
Yeah.
me.
That's certainly, I don't know about you two, but that is how I take feedback on whether I know I've done some good sex. If the sounds that are coming
Yes.
from a partner are the same ones they'd make if they were being killed by snakes.
Yes. Agree. Yeah. If they're on a par, you know you've done well.
Get murdered by a cobra in there, or you're just pleased to see me. I mean, what a cast, though. We've got Samuel Jackson, of course, as Agent Neville Flynn, as the main man. Lin Shay, as we mentioned, as Grace.
Kenan
Juliana,
Thompson, the big
is it
man.
who was this? Sorry,
Kenan
Keenan
Thompson.
Thompson. As soon as he said he had 2,000 hours, we knew, didn't we? As soon as he said he had 2,000 hours, we knew. Juliana Margulies, who's obviously, what's she in? Is she in like ER? Yeah, I
She's
think
a
so.
big, yeah, she's a big. I mean, she's in, of course, Ghost Ship, next film that Zara's joining us for.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
of course. We got Rachel Blanchard, from Peep Show.
Yeah,
Nancy from Peep Show
Nancy.
herself. Um, yeah, Bobby Cannavale as you got to have a special agent on the ground, you know, doing this stuff. We need that. We had John Cusack in Con Air. Now we've got Bobby Cannavale, a special agent. Hank Harris, what a legend.
I'd like to think that he's the same agent that then is chasing Scott Lang around in Ant-Man. He's the same actor
Oh, is it?
making Snakes on a Plane
Good
canon to the
shout.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh my God, that'd be great. This is what Nick Fury was doing on his downtime. Um, and oh yeah, Nathan Jones is basically sorry, Nathan Phillips as Sean Jones. He's the one of the central characters because he witnesses a double murder committed by a crime lord, and then he's being transported from Honolulu to LA to testify. Yeah, gets a lovely go in first class. Is he sponsored by Red Bull? This guy?
Someone is.
Clearly, yeah.
He's drinking Red Bull at the start. They get him because they find his Red Bull can. When he's watching TV, he's got like boxes of Red Bull.
Boxes of Red Bull. Even though he's on a holiday.
He's like, I've got palpitations, mate.
Gotta get that buzz.
Gotta get that buzz. I got palpitations. Are you stressed because a crime lord's after you? I just had 9
It's
Red
the
Bull.
Red Bull.
I just had the Red Bull. Yeah. Any favorite characters for you, Zara? Would you say?
I do like Nathan Phillips.
Hmm.
To be fair to him, because I love him in Wolf Creek.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and it was only on rewatching it, not this most recent time, but the time before that, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah. I
he's
don't
from
think I
Wolf
noticed.
Creek. Yeah, yeah. So I do like him, but it's got to be Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, the fact that my favorite line in this whole film isn't those motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. It's the fact that he's on the phone to the snake expert and he just goes, snakes on crack. And that's all I
Oh,
need
yeah.
from that film is Samuel L. Jackson going, snakes on crack. What
I
do you
also love
want?
his turning it on a dime when the flight crew are pissed off with him, and he goes, "Oh, you people." She's like, "Oh fuck
Oh
no!"
God, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, I've pulled that one out before. Don't worry about it. You're fine." I love that this film just goes into like being limited by technology at one point. It goes, so I've got to take photos of these with a digital camera, upload them onto a
Email
computer,
them to
and
you
email
somehow
them.
from a plane.
I was like,
Uh,
oh God. It was like nights out in Barnsley. Not that I went on a night out in Barnsley, Zara, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I missed out.
Take your
Taking
digital camera out,
taking a digital camera out, taking 200 photos, uploading them to Facebook, not deleting a single one,
tagging
yep,
everyone. Yeah.
tagging everyone in them.
that was your Sunday, right? You'd go
Yeah.
through. Oh, better tag all these people in this blurred photo right on the MySpace. This could affect my top 6.
Yeah. Easily.
That's pretty much it. I feel
About
like
3 years that all of us could HTML code effortlessly.
oh
And now we
God,
can't
yeah.
PDF a document properly.
No.
Yeah.
But I feel like I mean, it's a lot of CGI snakes here, but I feel like it's not terrible. I mean,
No, agree.
it's obviously CGI, a lot of them, but still, I think it's fine, isn't it?
I think so. I think they look pretty good, to be fair. Like when they're
Yes.
writhing and curling around all the layers and everything, I think they look really good.
They
Yeah.
suffer a bit when they're close up and you have to see their little faces, or when they have to directly interact with people. It's that
Yes.
specific era of AI, which is not AI, bloody hell, poisoned.
Right,
It's
Eli.
that specific era of CGI when,
Right, Eli.
where like older stuff you can take as read, it is just old,
Yeah.
and newer stuff is new. It's in that area that it kind of does show its age right now, but there's something charming about it.
Yeah.
I think because it does feel like a B movie anyway, you can kind of, even 20 years on, forgive the CGI
Yeah.
because it never set out to be 20 years ago this incredible, like, very advanced film or anything like that with the technology. It knew what it wanted to be with the CGI, which makes it feel like it hasn't dated that much, actually, 20 years on. It just feels like it's in a little capsule from 2006.
I mean, it's certainly hot and fresh compared to the attitudes towards his colleagues that the pilot has, which are more problematic
Ooh,
than
yes.
than anything CGI.
Even on his last legs. Even on his last legs, he decides to make a a jibe about we're going to take your top off as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, everyone's pretty horny in this film, though. I mean, again, something I don't know if it's the pheromones that were setting the snakes off.
It's all the Red Bull.
That were
It's all
setting
the
off the
Red
people as
Bull.
well, but a lot of people are horny. Flight attendants are horny. There's a couple of horny couples. A horny, although problematic pilot. Everyone's everyone's in the mood, for God's sake.
3G
for it.
is trying to chat up Nancy because he's horny despite not enjoying being touched by anyone. I also love it how his name is 3G at a time when that would have been the
It wouldn't
height
have
of
been a
technology.
thing.
Yeah. Got any 3G? Over here, mate. Yeah. I think it is just a good time. I think there are a lot of films from this era that have stood the test of time. Similar CGI. Deep Blue Sea, for example, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
And a lot that kind of have been forgotten. And luckily, Snakes on a Plane hasn't. I think they probably, I know when it was released, they did a lot of screenings where people took rubber snakes and were like throwing them around. And, I think like it's a real event. And I feel like screenings now would probably do something similar, wouldn't they?
I'd be up for that 20th anniversary. Like when you go to see The Room and they give you like spoons to throw at the screen.
Rubber snakes.
Oh, can you imagine the pick and mix take you'd make at the cinema?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Snake
yeah.
Just
themed.
replace all of the pick and mix with various jelly snakes.
Banging.
Brilliant. Why are we not doing this? Why are you guys not doing a horror hangout screening of Snakes on a Plane?
This is why we need Zara on the team permanently. Ben, this kind of marketing prowess. We could have sold out the
Good.
Royal Albert Hall with this.
There you go.
As long as it ends with Andy performing Bring It, Snakes on a Plane,
Agree.
doing all the parts.
No, Ben, I think if we're going to put on this type of screen, I think we can, Josh Gad style, slip into the DMs of the people and see if we can reunite Cobra Starship.
One
for
night only.
The Academy
night
is
only.
William Beckett. They're back. They're touring. They're playing like all of the when we were young email events in the US. I reckon I'd be up for it.
There
Little
you
trip
go.
over to the UK. Why not?
Get them involved. If only famous celebrities in this country who would arrange for such a dream to come true for me weren't incredibly problematic, I could write to them and they could fix this.
Bloody hell!
I have to do it myself, Thanos style.
Yeah.
Bring back all of this crew
I'll do it
for this.
myself.
Imagine if they come out at the end. I don't think there's been a cultural event like this in the UK since the Olympics.
No, fair.
If we
No.
could do a Horror Hangout hosted with jelly snakes, interactive screening of Snakes on a Plane,
I mean, we're laughing, but
followed
it's
by a
actually
live performance from Cobra Starship.
we're laughing, but it's actually a great idea. It's $1 million idea. So
Yeah, if anyone in finance is listening and you'd like to get behind this, please get in
let's just
touch.
make it happen, Andy. Let's do it. Maybe do it on a smaller scale first, and then let's make it bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we'll do it at
Soon.
Perth Playhouse first, and then the Royal
Yeah.
Albert Hall.
Soon we'll be at Fright. We'll be bigger than Fright Fest. You wait.
Yeah.
Whole weekend dedicated to
The
multiple
Horror
snakes
Hangout
playing.
Festival.
Oh yeah, that's what we want.
That is very specifically all interactive screenings and then reuniting bands.
Yes. That's the general theme.
Okay, so I mean, in terms of the plot, so the main gist of this is based around that character, as we mentioned before, Mr. Sean Jones, who witnesses crime lord Eddie Kim brutally murdering a prosecutor. It's like a prosecutor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how not only is everybody aware of Eddie Kim, but they're also aware that Eddie Kim kills witnesses. Oh yeah, Eddie Kim. Yeah, I watched a documentary about him murdering a witness, ripping his eye out and feeding it to him.
Brilliant.
Oh yeah, this man is just just free, is he?
Yeah. Well, he's very cheeky, isn't he? Because when the prosecutor dies, his family get in touch to go, "Oh no, what a terrible crime. We're really sorry that he's dead."
Oh yeah, they do.
That's what they're doing. I bet they're saying that. Big smiles on their faces. Eddie Kim's
Shit-eating
legal
grins.
team. who by
Bloody
apparently are also evil because they know he's guilty.
Yeah. Sean Jones, what's he up to? He's having a lovely time. He's surfing, and now he's
BMXing about, isn't he? He's on a motorbike.
he's on a motorbike.
motocrossing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on a motorbike flying around, and then he witnesses Eddie Kim. They're hanging Daniel Hayes upside down, and then they smash him to dust with a baseball bat, right?
Yeah.
Pretty brutal. And how do they find him? They just randomly find a empty can of Red Bull, and they do like a
Follow the
DNA.
trail.
Yeah. There's only one man in Hawaii who drinks this much Red Bull.
Yeah. And they rescue him because he's about to be murdered by Eddie Kim's like henchmen.
They're drilling the lock out of his Airbnb.
Yeah.
No, I assume that's his house, right? He lives there.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have bought
must
Red Bull
do.
in bulk for a rented holiday.
Yeah, he's bound to. Well, he says he was planning a trip to Bali. Does he say
Yeah,
that?
That's
to
right.
surf.
I'm planning to go surfing in Bali because he's been lonely doing it. If only he had a surfing buddy like Samuel Jackson to join him, he'd stay here in Honolulu.
Yeah, he's been doing it like, oh, I'm fed up of surfing in this shithole Hawaii. I'm going to have to go somewhere nice like Bali. It must be nice, mustn't it?
So yeah, he's rescued by Neville Flynn. That's a pretty solid name for action heroes, isn't it? Neville Flynn.
Not if you just say Neville on its own, though.
No.
You've got to
Neville.
have Neville Flynn, FBI agent Neville Flynn.
FBI agent Neville Flynn.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
hi,
my name's Neville.
Maybe Neville has a different like context in
Neville
in this country versus how it flies in the US. If you're Samuel L. Jackson,
You can
Neville's
rock a
cool
Neville.
name.
Rock
Yeah.
and Neville.
But
Gary
if you're
and Phil.
if you're like a tax
Darren or a
accountant,
Dave.
Down or a Dave or up Dave. Neville, yeah, it's a bit of a funny name. As a first name, it's kind of a bit strange. As a surname, because obviously you had Gary and Phil Neville, famous footballing brothers. Do you know what their dad's name was?
Nigel Neville.
His name was Neville. That's true.
Seriously?
Give it a Google. His name was Neville. I feel like it doesn't get brought up enough. I feel like it's mental.
Neville.
Neville. Yeah. So Neville Flynn and John Sanders. I mean, all the way through this opening of the film, I'm like, he's gonna die straight away. This guy, John Sanders, because he's like,
Especially as he thinks of
Clueless.
this bloke, the hardest man.
the toughest bloke I've ever met. Harder than me, and I'm Samuel Jackson.
I've experimented with all the things you might be afraid of or shit at, and we haven't found a single thing. He's the hardest man. There's nothing. Let me specify. Of everything I've experimented with, we have faced dangers like you couldn't imagine. He's never cracked under pressure, not once.
I feel like a series has happened before this. I feel like we're meeting these characters much late in their career. They've already been in 10 action movies by the time we get Snakes on a Plane, but we've just never seen them.
Yeah. Just imagine not even one of the more sedate ones. Imagine CSI Miami has happened.
Yeah.
And this guy is Horatio Caine. I remember when he blew up those people from Al Qaeda, legally distinct from Al Qaeda, with like barbecue gas. Puts his shades on as he's walking away.
Gas. So yeah, the plan is basically take Neville on a Boeing 747 flight from Honolulu to LA to testify in a trial against Kim in Los Angeles. But in order to stop that, Kim arranges for, I mean, is this the most extra plan of all time?
Yeah.
He's got flourish, hasn't he?
Who is this guy's like
outrageous
assassin, Wile E. Coyote? He's got like the plans. He's got the plans up.
Right, here's the plan. And then they explain the plan. You go, it's got to be something easier than that. And there, it feels like there's too many routes of that not working out or killing hundreds of people. I know we're supposed to believe you don't care. He's an absolute maverick, this guy.
Isn't that even like a throwaway line though when they say like, do you think we hadn't thought of everything else that we could have possibly tried? This was this is plan triple Z.
Yeah.
Absolutely outrageous. So essentially, a crate of venomous snakes placed in a cargo hold that are then they're hidden in those what are they called, lays?
Yeah.
Lays.
Boxes of lays. No, the lays are sprayed with like this pheromone that every passenger gets put over their heads,
Yeah. Snake Red Bull all over them.
and it's crack for snakes.
Snakes on crack.
Snakes on crack. Because really, this isn't a very good advertisement for snakes, is it?
No.
No.
Don't be scared of snakes. It's fine. No.
I suppose
No.
it does show that snakes, unlike humans, if only we could learn to be more like the snakes. All types of colours and creed and classification of snake on that plane.
Yeah.
They all get on together
No
for a common goal.
discrimination. Yeah.
If only we could learn to live like that, Ben. If only.
No discrimination. They all hate humans the exact same amount.
They just want to bite their eyes out or
Eat
bite
them
off any
whole.
appendage they can get. Yeah, swallow them whole.
Eat them whole like John Voight in Anaconda. Terrifying. But I feel like if you're this is the ultimate if you're scared of snakes film, don't watch it, because I feel like if you watch Anaconda, you can kind of go, well, that's a massive snake. I'm never going to meet one like that.
Well, not this
Never
though.
going to go to the jungle. Am I going to go on a plane? Maybe.
Yeah, snakes might be on it. So essentially, the plan is to bring down the plane before it reaches LA and get away with murder for Kim. To ensure the
By
snakes
doing 200 more murders.
to ensure the snakes indiscriminately attack everybody without the need for provocation. He has one of his henchmen, disguised as an airport ground employee, spray the passengers' legs with a special pheromone, which makes the snakes highly aggressive. Stressful,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And a sophisticated timer to let them out when they get to a certain altitude.
I think this film does a really good job of like introducing all the characters, and making us care about them in one way or another without
Who've we
being
got, Ben?
without being too over the top. So yeah, so we've got 3G, who is a famous rapper and actor, and his two bodyguards, who also are his childhood friends, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Troy and Big Leroy. Big is in his character's title. It's not just Leroy, happens to be big. Troy, no prefix. Big Leroy is his character's name.
I like it when something happens to a character and similar to, I don't know, Tim Roth is it Mr. Orange in Reservoir Dogs? He's been shot and he's dying the whole way through. With Big Leroy, he's been bit on the ass and he's dying all the way through. I've been bit on the ass. There's a lot of that.
As much as he's being a bit of a perv when he points out he was bitten, someone does go to a lot of effort to drain the poison from
his arse.
A little boy's bite route.
Yeah.
He has been bitten all the same.
Yeah, but he makes it like, oh no, I've been bitten.
But they say, don't they, like some of them are more venomous than others, like
Yeah,
the
that's
Snake
true.
Doctor guy. Some of them are fast acting.
Yeah.
Some of them you'll just be poorly and have to complain.
Yeah, bum poison. You ain't got a problem. It's fine.
I do feel really sorry for a little kid who gets bit.
I know.
Because he's like on his first flight on his own with his
Just with his
brother, and his
brother.
brother's looking after him. This film don't care. Like, I know it's not as bad as the 80s remake of The Blob, Andy, but
Yep.
kids, dogs, everyone's getting
Doesn't
bit
matter.
in this film.
The only thing it does lose a little bit of equal opportunities of, if you're going to get a cat in a travel box gets got by a snake,
Yes.
a dog gets got by a snake, they should have got the baby as well. It's only fair.
Baby
I'm with
gets...
you.
You agreeing with that?
Yeah, that is fair.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I like that we see the baby through snake vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at Lynn Shay.
Looking at Lynn Shay, who saves it and then goes, I'll protect you with my back.
Yeah, he gets
Tanks a
bitten
ton of
God knows
snake
how many
bites.
times. Yeah.
Bitten on the back. Poor, and then she spends a good portion of the film just quietly dying, doesn't she? That's what seems to happen.
No one
yeah.
sucks their poison out. The back poison.
Yeah.
No.
Lynn Shay, would you like me to suck your back? Keep it to yourself.
I can only do that once. I've done it on that kid. Now I'm on a cooldown for 3 hours. Sorry.
Yeah. Why does that woman know how to do that? Because she
used to go hiking.
Yeah, she used to go hiking, and then if it happened to her and her friends, then you just suck the I'm
You have a little
laughing
swig of
because
you have a little swig of olive oil, lovely Mediterranean diet,
oh
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
Sorry, I've only got vegetable oil. Ugh,
Oh, I
no.
can't do it then.
first pressing or nothing.
First press in virgin olive oil. Why did olive oil, what does that do again? Just kind
Coats
of
the mouth so
coats
you
the
don't
mouth.
absorb the poison.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
bloody
bit
good,
like
isn't it?
how Robin survived Poison Ivy's kiss in seminal piece of cinema, Batman and Robin.
Rubber
Yeah.
She doesn't
lips.
have any wax lips, just
Oh yeah, wax
just
lips.
put put a cheeky bit of olive oil in your mouth.
Yeah. Sorted.
Like getting a spider out your ear.
You you may say that everyone on this flight is really unlucky, but I feel like they're all lucky because they've got someone who can suck the venom out, someone who's got 2,000 hours in a flight simulator, who's really good at uh landing a plane. Not
Yeah.
only is he really good at landing a plane, really good at taking control when he's being told, "No, no, land at this place, will you? No, no,
No, it's coming down
I'm
now.
coming down right now. We need that." Um, yeah, I
You
feel like
are
it's
lucky. And also imagine what your gravestone's gonna say. Or like your family in years to come. But oh, whatever happened to Uncle Frank? Oh, he died on a terrible plane accident, actually. Oh shit! Like, did the plane crash? No, plane landed safely. He was killed by a snake.
Snakes on crack.
Poison.
yeah, that's pretty nuts. Okay, and what happens is Neville and I keep forgetting his name, Sean, commandeer first class in order to and everyone in first class has got to accept it. Don't be a Karen, just enjoy the fact that you're sitting in coach. There we go.
You'd have thought they would have very, very lucky that there was enough seats
Very
in
lucky.
coach rather than get, oh, sorry, you've been bumped to another flight.
Yeah, fuming
Yeah,
about it,
you're on
weren't
a wait list.
we establish some villains of the piece with a British businessman who kicks off and then complains about having to sit between a dog and a baby. I feel that'd be great. I'd like to sit between a dog and a baby. Much more interesting than sitting between normal folk. Little baby can make funny faces at it. Little dog, brilliant. Happy with that, Andy?
Yeah, yeah, of course. You can but I guess headphone technology, you're thinking, but 20 years ago, what you got?
Yeah.
You basically got Star-Lord's like
Headphones.
over-ear Walkman headphones.
Yeah, classic.
Tinny little bit of music. Your Discman will be skipping on
Oh
turbulence
yeah,
on
of
that
course.
flight. He's gonna have to put up with that the whole way.
So we establish all these characters, all the relationships. There's like the relationship, and then the guy scared of flying, horny couple. I mean, that's literally all we can say, right? There's nothing else interesting about them. Horny couple, woman with baby, two kids who are on their first flight on their own. Uh,
The dad's allowed to just get on the plane with him and wave him off. Well, see you later.
Bye.
yeah, it's because he's a military man.
Yeah.
He can get through. He'll just waltz through security.
Shows his
Saying
army
goodbye
card
to
and
him.
he's allowed in. I guess there must be special dispensation if you're chucking your kids on a plane and then leaving them.
Mm. So basically, all the characters are established, all of their relationships, all of their likes and dislikes, and then it all just kicks off.
Isn't it also loads of people, because we haven't touched on the flight crew, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
there
Oh my
is
God, yeah, of course. We've got a
Claire
woman.
is about to become a lawyer, so she's leaving.
Oh yeah.
That's a classic, like last day on the job. She's retiring. She died one day before retirement situation.
Grace is should be retiring. She's been
Yeah.
eligible to retire for decades.
Yeah.
And then who's the male flight attendant? He's
Ken.
Ken, a real
Oh, yeah,
star.
Ken. A real star, and he says he got a girlfriend, but everyone's like, "Yeah, all right."
You're right. And then he does.
And then he does at the end. That's so good. Eat shit. Eat shit, you lot who doubted me. Great. Um, yeah, and then there's the other flight attendant. What's her name? The one who's horny.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, classic. The one who's horny for
Immediately horny for
Sean.
for Sean.
Oh yeah, you've been escorted by an FBI agent, are you? What's that? A bit dangerous, are you? So
Bad boy
hot.
in it.
It's a bloody bad boy, isn't it?
She's let me do the safety demonstration to the people to the three people in first class.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it all
yeah.
sexy.
They're all
Don't
sexy
do
in
those
different ways.
cigarettes. Wave a little finger, give me a little wink.
Sean has got a classic like early 2000s surfer vibe going on as well.
Yeah.
Frosted tips.
Frosted tips, like
Shell
a
necklace.
Does he have
beaded
some puka
necklace.
shells?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lovely tanned face,
Quicksilver
and
shorts and
quick-
Got his
flip-flops.
boardies on. Yeah.
Quicksilver
Yeah.
shorts, Red Bull breath. Oh, give us a snog, would you, Sean? Oh, have you had a Red Bull recently? Yeah.
It doesn't matter when you ask me that question. The answer's always going to be yes.
Yeah.
He has a Red Bull before bed and then drifts off and has a lovely restful night.
Yeah.
Any favorites of these characters? I feel like I love Troy and Big Leroy. I feel like they're great. He's playing PSP, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a PSP. He's enjoying
What's he
some
playing?
physical media.
What's he
media
playing
there
on
that.
that? Does he say? Does he hint?
It doesn't say. It is a game that you can have a last level on because he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
I'm
he's not.
gonna look up. Is he playing Loco Roco or is he playing
There's a guy on
Rayman
TikTok.
Raving Rabbids?
There's a guy on TikTok who like finds what games people are playing in TV shows and films just from like a tiny little out of
Oh, wow.
focus screen grab. He's a genius. Kickboxer dude. He's very legend, isn't he? Get on my back.
Yes. Plows through.
Get on my back. That's very Train to Busan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on my back. I'm gonna sellotape some. Maybe not sellotape. Sellotape some magazines to me arms. We're mixing it up with World War Z. They do that in Train to Busan as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, get some magazines. Some magazine armor.
It's the lowest. That's level 1 armor in any RPG.
Yeah.
Magazines.
They're green drops. As soon as you picked up magazine armor +1.
Just one below leather. Lin Shaye's great. She refers to herself as an old broad at one point, doesn't she?
Bless her. Oh, queen.
This old broad was one day away from. I should have retired years ago, but I had to keep going.
It's implied that she's far older than she is. The way she talks about it was like, yeah, I was on the Wright brothers plane. That's how long I've been doing this job for. Serving drinks up there.
On the Wright brothers plane. Oh my god. Put some respect on Grace's name, for God's sake.
It's not me. She
Yeah,
implied,
you're right,
I've
you're
been
right.
doing this for. She's like Kate Winslet at the end of Titanic. It's been 70 years.
She has got so much volume in her hair as well. I just thought, better snakes in that. Check that for snakes.
Nest of snakes, yeah.
Right brothers plane. Oh, that did make me laugh, Andy. Well done. So basically, yeah, it pretty much kicks off halfway through the flight. The snakes make their way through the cabin. They all drop down through there because there's a bit of turbulence in there.
Yeah.
And the snakes drop down from what are they called, the little oxygen masks thing.
Yeah.
The cat in the cargo bay gets got. The couple having sex. One of them's Taylor. Is it Taylor Kitsch? The guy who played Gambit in X-Men
Is
Wolverine.
it Taylor Kitsch?
I think
Is it?
so. I might have imagined that. Let me have a look. Yeah, it is. Taylor Kitsch is Kyle, a young man who boards the plane with his girlfriend and ends up naked.
I do like that the first couple of like snake bites are on the tit and the dick in Snakes and like, of course.
Classic. That's what they go for, you see. That's what
Yeah,
happens with
tits and
snakes.
dicks,
If you
yeah.
speak to that snake venom expert, he'll tell you that. He'll go, keep your tits and your dicks
Yeah,
hidden.
Took them away.
Tuck them
And
away
their
at all
titties
times.
away.
It could be because the way that snakes sense, not heavily reliant on vision, they have like infrared pits that they're able to sense like predator vision with. They're going for the hottest bits.
I knew Andy'd have some
Getting
science
hot and
behind it.
heavy.
That's a
some
really
friction
sensible
going.
way of looking at it rather than just
You've always
tits
got a
Or you could
sensible
take it
way
as
of
a
looking at Andy as. If you've been getting titted up in the
Yeah.
likelihood are there's going to be some body heat around that area. Snakes going straight for you.
And then snakes will be like, what's this? Pretty hot as I recall.
Pretty
Get
hot, as I
some-
recall. Taylor
Get some venom up here.
Get some venom up your Taylor Kitsch. Ooh.
Don't believe that was Taylor Kitsch from, such films as X-Men Origins Wolverine and, of course,
John
Disney
Carter.
smash hit John Carter of Mars.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say John Carter of Mars.
They even took Of Mars out of the title. Should we let give any of the audiences any clue about what. No, just call it the most standard name we can, John Carter. Do you think Mars might attract more people to see this film? We'll
Yeah.
never know because we're not fucking putting it on. All right.
That was gonna be his big break. That was gonna be the start of the new Star Wars.
It sucks because I really like the story of John Carter. Just a
Ruined.
southern gentleman beating fuck out of everyone on Mars because he's stronger than all of them.
Fair shout.
Yeah.
In this film, far less of a good time for him. Dead.
Starts a good time. Unfortunately, lets good times turn bad, doesn't he?
He does with a knob full of venom. What happens though? Because again, questions that don't get answered in this film, but hopefully will somewhere in some corner of the internet. When you get your arm bitten, it swells up big, doesn't it? If you get bitten on the tip, does that swell up all big and aggressive?
He's going to get a positive write-up in his
Chode.
autopsy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Did you say chode?
Yeah.
This guy had a bloody chode on him. I
Yeah.
think that's the snake bite. Nah.
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 defo chode.
Look at it.
Yeah.
He was built right up. He went. But they just got married, these two. I don't know.
Well, the nice couple are on honeymoon because, like, why did you
Yeah,
go
that's
to Hawaii
right.
if you hate being on snakes full of planes? It's because you wanted
So
to
what's
come.
kind of strange is Lin Shaye and what's the other guy called that we mentioned?
Ken.
Ken. Bruce James, Ken. I feel like it's frowned upon if you're getting busy on a plane, isn't it?
In real life, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, bloody hell, Mile High Club in there. Great. What a time. We'll just
I
leave
guess
them to
that
it.
maybe they're just thinking, oh, they're already fucked off because no one's allowed to sit in first class, which is upstairs on this plane. Let's just let
Let 'em
it
crack
slide.
on.
The thing
Last days of Sodom in this. Like,
we've all been on a flight, and it's never. There's always a queue outside, isn't there?
That was
Yeah.
my thinking when I was watching it. Like, I'm always busting for a wee when I'm on a flight.
Yeah.
Why ain't there someone like me just like knocking on the door going,
In.
finished? I'm gonna piss
What
myself.
are you doing in there? And then two of them come out, and you can. Oh yeah, classic, is it?
I get the
Hot
guilt of using
tits
the
and
toilet for
chode.
things you're supposed to use it for. Like, oh God, I needed to like blow my nose and go for a wee. Am I keeping people waiting at anxiety? Get out. Like, people are going to think I'm having a poo. Hurry up, get out.
It's really weird on a plane, isn't it? Because some people like walk up and down. Do you find that weird?
Yeah, stretching the legs.
Stretching their legs. Some people ain't got shoes on.
Oh, I can live with having a little stretch of your legs. You know, I can't live with if you're not sitting together on your plane.
Don't talk.
Fucking get over it. You'll see your friend when you get to the other
Yeah,
end.
it's a
Don't
couple of
come and
hours.
hover
Oh
over
yeah,
my
hovering.
seat to talk to your mate. I'm gonna dragon punch out of my seat.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah. Don't come and look over my shoulder when I'm watching Zootopia and start or Zootropolis,
like-
depending on what area of the world you're from.
I like doing a lovely bit of multitasking, Ben. I like to watch the film that I've got on, but then vaguely keep an eye on various other people around the
Yeah.
planes.
I
See
love
if I
seeing.
can absorb 4 movies at once.
I love
Yeah.
seeing what other people are watching. Just quietly judging their
I feel like I'm a
choices.
security guard. And sometimes you'd be like, what have you been watching? That looked really good.
That looks great. I might watch that.
Bit film envy.
Yeah, I've made the wrong choice here. What have I done?
Sit in an empty seat, try and put 2 films on for yourself.
Yeah.
I usually use that time as like that's a good catch up on a film that has been recently released that I haven't
That you
seen.
missed. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not watching any classics. I'm not watching any favorites. I'm not rewatching anything. It's new films that I've not seen before.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah. Getting a bit of
Biggest-
film admin done.
Biggest plane wins. I've seen both Dune movies on a plane, as Denis Villeneuve would have intended. But I also saw The Handsome Guys, which is the Korean remake of Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking
Oh.
phenomenal on a plane. That was great.
Never even heard of that.
Oh, Handsome Guys, get and watch that, Zara. It's a real treat.
I will watch
How would you
that.
feel if someone watches The Odyssey on a plane, Zara? Not in
That's
70
Nolan
millimeter.
intended. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Not
he
in
wanted
some-
us to watch it.
I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On an Odyssey of our own, that could be.
True.
Especially if the plane gets
True.
lost, set down somewhere
For 20
stood
years.
for years.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plane's captain, Sam McKeown, investigates a power
Misogyny
outage.
zone. Oh no, that's the co-pilot.
It's not misogyny zone. Egg and Nest hairstyle man. Who is that man? Because he's an anchor man. He's in
The Office US, isn't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
So the captain investigates the power outage and fixes an electrical short, but is killed by a viper that caused the electrical short. So not only are these snakes proper angry, but they're also angry at electrics, angry at all the just
Yeah.
causing loads of
Modern
electrical
tech.
shorts. I hate this modern tech. And co-pilot Rick, who's unaware of the snakes, believes Sam has suffered a heart attack, and that's when they do the Mayday call. The pilot's had a heart attack, but I can fly the plane, I suppose. Is that right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm still a co-pilot. Just I
Still a
wasn't the
co-pilot. Yeah,
captain
give me a
today.
chance. Um, it's just a stick. You got to say pull up on it. It's easy. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
Stop worrying.
Does someone want to? Because it's really important that you fly a plane. Should someone stay with you for extra security? Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Lock the door.
Yeah.
Lock
Get
the
the door
door and
locked.
sometimes know the code, but then later need to knock on the door for reasons we don't know.
Reasons being plot. Snakes attack while Rick is flying. He's fending them off, but he accidentally releases all the oxygen mask throughout the plane, which causes that's where most of the snakes are. Causes most of the snakes to drop into the cabin with them, and utter carnage ensues.
Yeah.
Pure carnage, pure stress. There's a lady with a snake like sliding up her dress. Seems to be enjoying it.
She had a nice plane
little
dream at
bit,
first,
yeah.
didn't she?
Briefly enjoying that snake.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, oh yeah. Ah! There's loads of like snakes in eyes, snakes in mouths, snakes on necks. Like it is brutal. It's
One
insane.
man just goes to nip for a little wee, doesn't he? In the other toilet that's not occupied by dead bodies, and he gets one on the old John Thomas as well, doesn't he? And he
Yeah.
actually goes, "Oh bloody hell, a snake's bitten off my dick." But then I would say he dies from banging his head on the wall.
Yes, rather than the snake bite. Yeah.
You got another lad with a chode in here.
Chodes galore.
How was he identified by his chode?
By his massively engorged, venomized dick.
Yeah, fair play. When does 3G
Comes out the
open?
toilet like Bane a bit later on.
Does it?
It's the couple that come out of the toilet when someone opens it later on.
Oh
Just
yeah, they both fall out like big,
Yeah.
big, scary and engorged purple bodies, isn't it? That's I mean, that's pretty terrifying. They land on 3G,
They do, Mr.
And-
Germaphobe 3G.
and he's a germaphobe. Yeah, you don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
anyone shaking his hand or anything like that. He's got in a pre-COVID time, he's got all the what's it called, alcohol rub on his hands.
Little alcohol gel rub, yeah, little hand wash.
That brilliant. So yeah, it all kicks off. Like most major characters, well, not most, but like maybe half the major characters get bit. The other half like are doing heroic stuff,
Yeah.
saving babies, saving kids. But yeah, the people we need to know about who have been bitten. Lin Shay bitten on the back,
Saving a baby.
saving a baby. One of the bodyguard guys, not is it Big Leroy? Big Leroy
Leroy.
bitten on the arse. Little boy bitten on the
Bit on
arm. And is that it? I think of everyone else who gets bitten, people are either dead or
They
all
get
right.
bitten enough to be dead, right?
Bitten enough to be dead or kind of all right.
Yeah.
We get another part of the plot going on where the FBI agent on the ground, Hank Harris, is in touch with the snake expert guy, Dr. Stephen Price, who's basically going, right, we need to find out who's been bitten by what the snakes look like.
He's not a guy coming with solutions, is he? He's a man.
It's
impossible,
problems.
actually.
Yeah. How many days to get the antivenom? 2 days?
Even if you go to the zoo, day and a half.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's just there to shoot ideas down. It's like, what if we get, the technology doesn't exist, all right? Like,
how does Agent Sanders get killed? Neville's like the artist bloke you ever met.
Unfortunately, they've tested this guy has stared danger in the face time after time. The hardest man. They've got through several failed marriages between them. That's something to celebrate. It should be sad. like many, many dangers. Unfortunately, it does appear that it's never come up that he has a pathological fear of snakes, which has been diagnosed because he says, I've got a fucking massive snakeophobia, but the actual scientific
Yeah.
name, like heptophobia,
He
maybe.
falls down the stairs, doesn't he? When
Yeah,
the
he falls down the
plane's
Yeah.
stairs and is surrounded with snakes and goes, that's me done, actually. I'm just going to
Like-
sit here and,
like bloody Indiana Jones.
yeah.
Absolutely terrified of snakes. Oh, this bloody crypt is full of snakes again. Bloody hell. Okay, so Agent Sanders gets got, and when does Neville like get involved? Pretty much straight on, just like, yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, he's straight on board. He's nipped in to see the captain already because he has the code. Don't forget that he's got the code. He punches it in. He goes, "You're right. Yeah, it's fine. I've got
He's
everything
he's
under
got a
control."
gun. He's got a little stabby knife. It's quite a big knife, actually. He's ready to go.
Oh, he's got his stun gun. He runs
Oh,
down
yeah,
there to
stun
help
gun, that's
save
good.
people,
Yeah.
like he's Mark Morrison himself with his stun gun. That is very specific. That for a UK person of exactly my age that knows that Mark Morrison went to prison or was at the very least arrested for stun gun incidents. The patron saint of Tamworth. If you go to Tamworth Town Centre, mate, there's a statue of him right in the market square. Mark
Not legit.
Morrison. No, it's Robert Peel.
I believe that. He had his biggest hit after that as well, didn't he?
Return of the Mac. You
Yeah.
knew that it'll be back. That's why.
So it goes to show,
you
no
go.
matter how many people you stun gun, you can always have a music career. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
and in many ways, the stun gun would be rehabilitated from that time Catwoman used it to snog a bad businessman in Batman Returns. This
Christopher
time
Walken.
it would save the day by allowing you to electrocute snakes, who I guess snakes are just one big muscle, so probably are quite susceptible to stun gunning.
Stun guns, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So he's stun gunning them, and that's when they make the plan to basically put up blockades of luggage in an attempt to stop the snakes. Because it's carnage to the point where I'm like, well, that's it, innit? They're all dead. But because it's a film, you need a bit where it calms down for a bit.
And they make them cold with the fire
Fire
extinguishers as well.
extinguishers.
Yeah, it's
Snakes
just
ain't
it's really,
cold.
isn't it? So when Rick gets attacked, I mean, Rick can't catch a break in the bloody like flying the plane, can he? He gets attacked. The plane starts to descend, and that is when the flight attendant Claire notices that can like just rolling down the things. You know, the plane's not level, and that's when they go and see.
Yeah.
When things go wrong in these films, they usually go wrong in more than
Big
one way,
time.
don't they? Twofold at least. Snakes and also planes gonna crash.
Planes. Yeah.
And he hasn't just been bitten by a snake, he's been bitten in such a way that he's fallen down a hole.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So when they walk into the cockpit, he's like,
They're
he's
like,
fucking gone.
it's fucked off.
Ow! Fuck! Have you ever seen that viral video of someone who like is working behind a bar and somebody comes
Josie.
up?
And they go down.
It is the best.
And then it goes into the I love it. I fucking love that song.
What song?
Well, the person who falls down is called Josie, and the guy goes Josie, and then it goes to the Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over.
And he
It's
just
so
drops
good.
down a hole. That's horrible. There, what a way to go! It's a bit It's like a bit humiliating as well. And they just drop it
Yeah.
down a hole.
That's what he's done. He's been Josie. He's got bitten by snakes and fallen down a hole. So they just walk in and he's gone.
How do you get bitten in such a way that you do fall out of your pilot's chair down a hole, though?
He's probably flapping, wasn't he? Get off me!
In
Why
slow
do they
motion.
consider that bit? Why does that bit happen off screen?
That would have been a good.
It's quite a
Good
key.
Yeah.
It's quite a key moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Down a bloke gets Josie.
He gets Josie down the hole and they just look in there and they go, there's bloody no one there.
Yeah.
It's gone. And yeah, the plane's really crashing, but luckily Neville's like, it can't be hard, can it? It's just pull up the stick. He's just like me, thinks it's as easy as that to fly a
Yeah.
plane. Just pull the stick up, and it's fine. And him and Claire like team up to level the plane out, right?
But do you think you have to, like, it always seems in these films, and I don't know, Ben, I'm not a pilot, but everyone seems to, they seem to have to pull really hard, but you're not actually, like, you're pulling as hard as if you have to be strong enough to lift the plane. I don't think it's like a mechanical thing. Surely you're just doing the controls and the plane will do that.
Well, the pilot isn't like gripping on for dear life the entire way through like a 9-hour flight to the US, is he? Like pulling
me-
up the plane,
Like
stalling
me
it.
on the M.
Pilots,
That's like me on the M4.
all pilots like Hercules because they are required to literally hold the plane in the
Yeah,
sky.
exactly.
Yeah, confusing.
But they do pull up, and they pull up from being like 2 meters from the water.
Whoosh. And we see
Yeah.
that as well.
Just about. Yeah, because then they say at one point, let's turn around, go back to Honolulu, and the pilot's like, what?
The snakes have come out at exactly halfway.
Exactly
Yeah.
halfway. Yeah, there we go.
I guess that's why it had to be Hawaii rather than like overland in
Yeah.
America. Like couldn't have been New York to
no.
LA because they would have just landed at another airport.
Yeah. So the passengers, so because of the plane descending, the food trolley crashes through the luggage blockade. Passengers flee to upstairs, first class cabin. Well, I don't think you've got a ticket for up here, please. Get yourself out of here.
It's like when you're on the train, even if the train is full, they'll still try and rinse you for
Yeah.
that. They do a bit of a Final Destination here, don't they? Because the stairs break and someone falls on a spike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Someone does fall on a spike. A lot of people die in pretty ridiculous ways. Like someone ends up like with their throat. What happens to that guy with the throat slit? People we've never seen before.
Yeah, he falls on
Who's
the
that?
spike. Like a spike goes through. Yeah, the loads of people. Doesn't someone get a stiletto in the ear?
Yeah.
God,
'cause
yeah.
in the stampede, yeah.
Yeah. Again, just fella we've not met, fella we've not seen before. Dead. Happened like
Passenger
4
man.
times. Passenger man. Passenger one. Oh yeah, so they use the inflatable life raft to like block off the stairwell, which is pretty good. I feel that's pretty good. Yeah. Obviously they, as we mentioned, they regain control of the plane. I thought Rick was dead at this point, but actually he's like, I could still fly actually.
Yeah.
I may have been bit, but I can still do it. And I'm also gonna make a slightly sexually charged sexist joke at Claire on her last day.
I don't even remember what he says, but it's something completely out
Something
of
like,
character. So,
take your
what
top
would make
off.
you? What would make you better? Oh, no, soapy tit wank. What?
Every now and again, Andy. Every now and again, you still shock me. He says something like, "Take your top off," doesn't he? Like she gives him something to like wrap the wounds, and he's like, "Oh, cheers! Now just take your top off and use that."
Yeah.
And she goes, "You
It's
big
bloody.
twat."
There's only not going to be a tribunal, Rick, because we'll call it a side effect to the venom. The wrong things are swelling, mate. Get over it.
Oh, Sophie Titwang. Right.
Not my bit. It's a Star Stories one about Michael Douglas having a sex addiction. If you've not seen that episode, seek it
Okay.
out, everybody.
I'll see how. That made me laugh. Wright Brothers playing Lin Shay on there made me laugh as well.
Meanwhile, the little boy is being cured. He's had his venom sucked out.
And again, someone uses that opportunity to make a slightly sexist
Big
joke.
Leroy.
Big Leroy goes, "Oh no, can you do me next?"
Yeah.
What else? What
And
else is
Troy,
Suck
who
my
hasn't
ass.
been bitten, is like, "Oh, I've got bitten." Don't joke about that, Leroy. One, because
Yeah.
people really have
What a
been poisoned, but
situation here.
before she does a bit of a suck on your wound, she will cut you with a with a pin that she's got.
And she'll put a lovely load of olive oil in her mouth. I feel
Yeah.
like the little boy doing the "I've been bit on the arm" acting is so good.
Yeah.
so
He's
Sweaty,
only
sad.
little.
sweaty, in pain, in agony, not having a good time. My
They're
arm.
scared and they go and hide in a little sort of vestibule area, don't they?
Yeah.
He's got Popeye's forearms. Well, one of them.
One. Yeah.
He's got one swollen.
Why was it Popeye's forearms that were massive? Did we ever get to the bottom
A
of
lot of
that?
grip strength when you're a sailor
much.
holding ropes.
Trumpet polishing, probably.
Trumpet polishing. His forearms are massive. Somehow he managed to do it without using his biceps at all. Okay. Fair shake.
Yeah, a lot of grip exercises, not much actual lifting.
Yeah.
I see.
Probably been holding planes in the air in the Navy.
Okay, so now this is when Flynn contacts Hank Harris on the ground, who gets in touch with Dr. Stephen Price, and they work out a way. So he's like the main FBI source on animal smuggling cases, and they're going to work out who needs what help, who needs what anti-venom based on what snakes have been bitten. This is a whole lot of admin. This bit.
How are they
Isn't it?
going to do that, Ben? Though, because you would require technology which just doesn't exist.
Well, they've got
Something to take
Mercedes.
photos with. There's no Kodak like 24-hour photos here. You can't get a 1-hour photo in the sky, can you? How
No.
are you going to do it?
Well, luckily they've got Mercedes 1 megapixel mobile phone that takes. She took a photo of her dog and it just looked like a blob. And she went,
Like
"That's
a
great." That is."
potato. Yeah.
Yeah,
Send them over WAP.
send them over WAP.
Wow.
Yeah.
My
Um.
God.
So, oh yeah, and then they work out that there's. This is a great name for a bloody side character, Cratler Mullet. That sounded very Bristolian then. Cratler Mullet, a snake dealer based in LA who's known for illegally importing exotic and highly dangerous snakes, is responsible. Basically, that's right.
It takes so long for them to work this out, and it's like, oh, now you mention it that these exotic, impossible snakes have got them. There's only one person I know in the area that could have done this. It's this suspicious man.
Cratler Mullet. If you fly a helicopter over him, he'll shoot you straight. He'll shoot at you straight away. Something an innocent man would not do.
Mhm.
He just runs away, firing wildly at the air like he's trying to get the last space invader. He is like fire. He's blazing away.
So basically, yeah, send the pictures. That's pretty much what that is for, isn't it? Send the pictures so they work out who needs what in terms
Yeah,
of.
so they know who needs what. Unfortunately, there is no photograph of the snake that bit the little boy. However, thankfully, his brother is
Drawing.
a artistic genius and had the exact colors in his crayon set
Yeah.
of this snake.
What
Various
an
shades of brown,
what a
which are in
legend.
every crayon set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a legend. I was impressed by this guy.
He's your true hero of the film, isn't he, Ben?
Yeah, I loved it. I love this guy. I love the way he wants to protect his brother. Oh, I was supposed to look after him and he got bit.
Oh, my dad said a man looks after his family. He's put a lot of weight on you,
Yeah.
on your shoulders.
Oh,
little man.
yeah.
It shouldn't be a gendered thing.
Yeah.
What does a man do? He looks after his family and makes sure his brother don't get bit by a snake. And if he does, uses the power of the crayon in order to
Yeah.
save
He
the
uses
day.
his artistic skills to save the
Yeah.
first that it's to save his family.
We get a great bit as well, which is very reminiscent of Jurassic Park, which is Samuel L. Jackson taking on the role of, which is obviously relevant because Samuel L. Jackson's also in Jurassic Park. The bit where where they're being guided over the radio to how to switch things back on and off.
Oh yeah, because the
Samuel
air goes
Jackson-
off.
'cause the air goes
3G
off, yeah.
loses his mind.
Yeah. So basically, Samuel Jackson's in the role of Ellie Sattler, and the flight attendant Claire is the role of Richard Attenborough. Richard Attenborough? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this. This is great. And he uses the classic Lynx can and a lighter to
Yeah.
which you've all done. We've all had a go at that to keep the snakes at bay.
Yeah, he's got like a can of Lynx Africa, and he's also got a broken bottle on a stick.
Stick. Yeah.
Great stuff. I love it. This is like survival horror 101. This is the weapons you have at the start of the game. Before you can start using your gun and blowing out the windows.
Isn't there a joke about the sporks as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
tried to use the sporks, but
Yeah.
no.
Nothing wrong with that.
Broken little miniature bottles in technology which would lead to Liam Neeson's glass Hulk cans for wolf fighting years to
Superb
come.
stuff. Absolutely great. In the grey. I've put a load of tiny little bottles of Jim Beam on my hands. Come
Get
here.
me little mini bar Hulk cans ready to go. They don't have that because
No.
snakes, you need to take them at range. So you
Yeah.
make little bottle spears.
Little bottle spears, good stuff. So he managed to sort that, and then he managed to email the photos over. That's the great bit of the film.
The air comes back on, so no one's gonna suffocate anymore.
Oh yeah, because there's a bit where 3G just goes absolutely
He's going to
mental.
blow the window out, and they go, "Shut up, 3G." No one thinks blowing a window out on a flying plane is a good idea. No one's ever going to think of doing that. So get in your box, and this is where Leroy sort of goes, "What happened, man?
Yeah.
What
You used to
happened
not
here?
be a dickhead, but now you are." He's like, "Oh, what?"
And he's like, I need air, but that'll be too much air. Oh, I'm ever so thirsty. Getting the do you know what I mean? It's the same sort of.
Yeah, you're going to basically kill us all, 3G, for having a panic attack. Now, please accept this telling off and somehow have it completely overcome your fear of germs and everything as well. I want to see you basically carrying a kid by the time this is
Yeah.
over.
Fast tracks his character arc.
It
His
really
character arc
does.
is fast tracked. It's like, right, he needs a character arc over with. There we go.
Yeah, it does. It does get kind of fast tracked, but I think he misses his chance with Tiffany though, because I think she moves on to the kickboxing man by the
Oh
end.
yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's
Bloody
a lot
hell.
of coupling up that happens on this flight,
Hmm.
tragic as it is.
Yeah, definitely. Um, when does it? So when it all kicks off again is when Tiffany's dog gets.
Well, that was before they went upstairs, Ben. Unfortunately, Tiffany's dog,
Oh, I missed that. Oh, before they went
Mary
upstairs.
Kate
Sorry.
gets Mary Kate gets tossed into the maw of, by the way, mostly regular sized poisonous snakes, but Eddie Kim, not a man to do things by halves, has also basically got a giant anaconda.
Yeah, an enormous one. Yeah.
And what was it in like a light fitting and it like fell
And
like
it
Yeah.
slashed
falls.
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smashes through the bad English businessman, throws Mary Kate the dog to it, and then that satisfies the snake for like moments, and then it goes ham on him straight after.
Goes
Yeah.
John Voight and Anaconda on him, devours him.
Quite slowly though, because we see later when all the snakes get slurped out, his legs are still hanging out of him.
Oh right. Bloody hell. That's what he gets.
Yeah,
For
he does
being-
get crushed though. We see him get all
Yeah.
particularly hemorrhaged by getting a big
Yeah.
squeeze on him.
Big old squeeze. On the ground, they managed to get basically the snake dealer dude and get hold of the anti venom because he gets bit as well when they're
They do
doing
some
it.
threatening. He goes, right, listen, you've been bitten by snakes. Oh, the cabinet, go and get me some anti-venom. All right. First, ethically unsound, but please first admit to all these crimes.
Ethically unsound.
Yeah.
Sign
Admit to all
this.
Yeah. Yeah. Admit to all these crimes. Implicate Eddie Kim in all these murders. So actually now the trial that Sean has to testify in is irrelevant. And then I'll give you the anti-venom, otherwise dead, I guess.
Yeah. Which he does.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically admits to more schemes. Kim's schemes of smuggling him on board the flight. So it's going to be murder and attempted murder for all everyone on the flight as well.
Yeah.
Gutted.
So actively killing that one prosecutor seems like small potatoes now.
Yeah. Small
Just get your mom to say you were at her house. Eddie Kim.
Exactly. Small potatoes, as Yelena would say.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my minor Spider-Man spoiler there, Andy. Sorry.
It's okay. The internet has taken care of that for you all, Ben, already. Don't you worry about that. There were pictures within hours saying,
Ugh.
"Oh, the thing I didn't think about, massive spoiler for Spider-Man, was this." Thank you.
Yeah,
so
cheers for
much.
that.
Cheers, mate. Thanks. So yeah, they get hold of all the anti-venom for the victims on the plane based on the list that they've been given. Kim gets and Harris now orders Kim to be arrested and tried on multiple counts of murder and attempted murder with the death penalty as an option. It says here.
I mean, fair.
So the
Based on
death
what he's
penalty
been
is an
up
option.
to.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
A baby nearly got bit by a snake because of you.
Yeah.
Lynn Shay, by the way, everyone, much like in the film, we have missed it as well. She's quietly died while we weren't looking at her.
Quietly passed on, yeah. She went
She's
finally.
fine for a bit, and then we come back to her later, and they just close her eyes.
Backbite. A backbite will do that for you. I guess it's similar to like in zombie movies. If someone has been bitten on the ankle or something, it might
Yeah.
take a while for him to go. I reckon a backbite is a big one.
Knee
Neck
internal
bite.
organs, in it.
Exactly. Neck bite, instant.
Yeah, done for.
Arm bite, couple of hours.
Yeah, but just to be clear, everyone, medically, if you get bitten where snakes differ from zombies, if you get it on the hand or the leg, don't try and chop it off to stop the poison.
Oh God, yeah.
It's not like that. Quite a lot of people like do things in this film. I think it's when the co-pilot gets bitten as well. They're like, quick, wrap it up. Oh no, he's been bitten ages ago. That is like you put a tourniquet on a snake bite to stop it flowing around your body straight away. Don't be like, well, it's been an hour now, so what
Now
we'll
I'll
do is
do it.
Yeah, now I'll wrap it up. So basically, you're full of snake venom and now have a fat arm.
Walking around with Popeye chode arms. So Harris contacts Flynn and basically says the anti-venom will be ready for the passengers as they land. We've got a lovely, delicious swig of anti-venom for everyone. It's going to be lovely. But then
As long
this
as the
went,
pilot doesn't get bitten by more snakes and die, you'll be fine.
yeah. Rick, you're right in there, mate. Everything all right?
We're just knocking the door. We want to respect your privacy, so we won't use the code that we definitely all have to get in.
He's fallen down the hole again, isn't
Yeah, he's in the hole.
he?
Do you want me to close this hatch before I leave? No, it'll be
No,
fine.
no, leave it open.
I'm aware of where it
Need
is.
the fresh
Oh,
air.
Yeah, fool me once. Shame on me.
falling down the hatch again. Dangerous place to have it.
I fucking
Down the
hell,
bar,
Rick.
dangerous place to have it. For fuck's sake. God damn it. So yeah, basically
The snakes they haven't closed it. The snakes have just like put like grass and leaves over the top of it.
set a little trap for him. Neville uses a little stabby knife to get in, and then yeah, Rick is dead. Snakes everywhere, and they basically after a brief. Is this where Samuel Jackson utters the iconic line? This is where he goes, "Enough's enough."
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
who wants to deliver it.
God, sorry, you're the guest.
The
Oh,
fresh-
these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yes.
And then what does he say? He says, everybody strap in. I'm going to open some windows."
Gonna open
Yes.
some windows. We're gonna 3G. This is not your idea. This is a subtle twist on it.
Yeah.
I said to bloody blow the windows out straight away.
And he goes, right, can most of you strap in, but some of you not for
Not.
trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
So you just wedge yourself in with your shoes. So you have to like
Seatbelts are for bloody losers, mate. Seatbelts are for losers. I'm just going to hang on real tight. So it's a pretty good way of getting all the snakes out, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you literally blow some windows out. All the the cabin the plane depressurizes, and all the snakes get blown out of the cockpit and lower floor of the plane. One like lands on Nancy's face, and the kickboxer guy, I got fucking out.
catches
Right.
it, yeah, tosses it out.
Yeah, and this is where Troy is
Can you
called
imagine if you
upon.
live in downtown LA and just poisonous snakes rain from the sky that time?
Yeah. I'm like,
Standard.
what?
Standard, mate. And Troy is called upon to make an emergency landing. 3G says it's because you've got experience. And he goes, yeah, I've got over 2,000 hours.
2,000 hours.
He doesn't elaborate, and I think we all know. But I don't think there's a problem. Can you land the plane? Yeah. Have you been playing?
And he does.
And he does. Have you been playing PS2's flight simulator game?
This is one of my favorite bits where he's like, I have over 2,000 hours in like Ace Combat Squadron. It's like, is that Xbox or PlayStation? He's like, oh, PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Great stuff. I feel like, yeah, if it's a true flight simulator, it's going to give you slightly more knowledge than Samuel Jackson, who knows you got to like pull on that stick.
I mean, the people in the tower should give him less shit. So, sir, I suggest that you
There's
relinquish
no one else on this flight who can
That's
do
the
it.
thing, yeah. What
And then
other option have you got?
immediately he uses like air traffic terminology, and then they go, okay, you've got some knowledge. They go, no, even though you've just said that perfectly, we're going to treat you like a moron.
Yeah.
His brother's got more.
Randy, fuck him.
Yeah, he says like, even though he's my. What does he say? Oh yeah, that's
When he successfully lands the plane, he goes, fuck Randy. He's my own brother, and I say, fuck him.
You know what they would have needed if Troy wasn't around, though, Andy?
Who's that?
Martin Mucklow and Kerry from this country,
Martin
because they're good at. If you remember, they're good at.
Yeah.
They do the flight
to Australia.
flight simulator game. Kerry, this weekend I'm flying to Australia, and I want you to be my co-pilot. if they're on the flight, it would have been great.
Oh, good. Smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. So yeah, I mean, Flynn is. Oh yeah. Oh my God, I forgot about this final moment. I remember this final moment properly got me when I first saw it. When I went, "What is he doing?" So everyone gets off the plane. They make an emergency landing, makes it to the terminal. The passengers will exit the plane on the big, really fun
I'd love to have a
looking.
go on those
Yeah,
slides. I don't want to be in an
slide.
air disaster to have a
Absolutely.
go on the slide. Can I just
No.
have a go on one in a safe scenario?
Yeah, it does look fun. Anti-venom's given to those who need it, maybe even those who don't need it. Oh, I've been bitten on the ass. Oh, I've been bitten on the arm. Been bitten on the knob. But just as Flynn and Sean are about to disembark, a remaining sneaky little snake jumps out, bites Sean in the chest, and Flynn draws his gun and shoots the snake, but pretty much just shoots Sean in the chest twice. I always feel like this in films. Do you feel like are bulletproof vests as good as that
bulletproof.
in real life? Like you do always think, would you risk it?
Now, you can like collapse a lung or
Yeah.
whatever. You can get
Or
quite
miss.
serious internal injuries.
Or miss, yeah.
Yeah, or shoot him in the head. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh shit.
I just shot him in the head there. Fucking hell. We've already got Kim, it's fine.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't
Yeah,
matter.
we've got him for all these
Collateral.
other murders.
Yeah, we don't need Sean. But it is revealed that Sean has got a ballistic vest on. He's got a bulletproof vest on. He was fine. In fact, he thinks it's a laugh. Well, bloody,
Yeah,
it got me
he's
there.
like,
Didn't
oh,
you?
that was fun.
Got me there. Two
Extreme.
two in the chest. Cheers,
Loads of
mate.
people are coupling up. So Flynn and Claire are going to go for dinner sometime.
Yeah.
Ken is reunited with his girlfriend.
His girlfriend, yeah.
Ken's reunited with his girlfriend. Yeah. I feel like Sean and Flynn have got a lovely bromance now.
Well, they're best friends now to the point where they're going to go on a holiday together.
Yeah. In Bali to surf.
You go on holiday
And
with some of your best friends, and after 3 days, you go, we ain't got anything else to chat about.
Yeah.
Let alone a stranger.
Either that, or you get on really well on holiday, and then you're absolutely not going to keep it up when you're on other sides of the country. But you've got them on Facebook forever.
Oh yeah.
Forever. You can't
We
delete
should meet
them.
up. Where'd you live?
4 hours away.
4 hours away.
That's not that far.
Carlisle. Yeah, well, we'll see each other. We'll see each other around, won't we? I'm sure we will. Will you come back here next year? Yeah. Great. And that's it.
And
That's
we
the end.
harken back, don't we, Ben, to their first meeting where Flynn says to Sean, "Do exactly what I say, and you'll live."
Yeah.
And then Sean goes, "Remember what you said when we first met each other? We've been through a lot since then, Sean." Well, I'll remind you. You said, "Do what I say and I'll live," but I mean it in a different way, as in you'll enjoy your life. Now let's surf. And then Samuel L. Jackson, despite having had this conversation, seems to get up and surf fairly flawlessly.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's him doing it as well, right? Because
I
it's
imagine
like one of
Samuel L.
those,
Jackson can surf.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those
Yeah, you
shots
would
where you're
think
like,
so.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Having
And
a
that's the
great
end.
time in Bali. They obviously got back on a plane to go there as well, so it hasn't affected them at all.
And an unnecessary final jump scare from a CGI shark. God, fucking hell, CGI snake.
Right at the end, yeah.
And then, of course, the true ending of the film, which I consider to be part of the film.
Mm.
The full music video for Cobra Starships, Snakes on a Plane, Bring It. Or the other way around, Bring It, in brackets, Snakes on a Plane.
What a banger. What an absolute banger. Samuel Jackson in the video as well, of course. Hell yeah. What a time. What a movie.
What a wild ride.
What a wild ride. Get that.
Absolute bonanza.
The Arrow video closet pics of everyone who appears on that ship, on that video from now on. How did the Arrow team react to that? Were they
Yeah,
positive?
good. Yeah, good. I got the impression I was the only person that had picked that. I think a lot of the other people that had been in the Arrow video store might have been a bit more knowledgeable than I was, might have been a bit more highbrow than I was. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucking snakes on a plane, watch this shit.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
Well, you know
we don't
what I
want
say to
highbrow.
those other people, Zara, like Troy's brother Randy, fuck him.
Oh god.
Fuck Randy.
That's not getting an invite there, Andy, is it?
No, the other people, Ben, the people at Arrow are neutral in this
Yes,
situation.
absolutely.
If you are listening, people from Arrow, I won't choose Hellraiser either. Come on.
No. But if you say if me and you get in the Arrow closet and you say soapy titwank, I'm never looking you in the eye again.
I'm sure there's not a film called that in the Arrow closet, Ben.
Yeah, there probably is, based on some of the stuff they were telling me about.
Okay.
Yeah, there probably is. Because did you know that it started out as a soft porn distributor?
Did I know that? No, I don't think I did.
There you go.
There we
You've
go.
got to
I
thank the
started
adult
out on.
industry for VHS. You've got to thank them for
Soapy
all sorts of
titwanks.
So
technologies.
they've probably
yeah.
got Soapy Titwank 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Soapy Titwank Uncut,
Yeah.
which
And
is
the
the best one.
Revenge. Yeah.
And the Revenge, that's the best one. I can't even think of what's
I'm
going
going
to
to have to
happen in
find
that
you the
one.
Michael Douglas video to prove what I'm talking about at this point. I'll
I
send
enjoy it
it to
anyway.
you.
It's good.
Yeah.
That was Snakes on a Plane. We need to rate the movie. A to F, pluses and minuses are allowed. Rate good or rate bad. Coming straight at you, Zara, for an A plus. How would you like to rate Snakes on a Plane?
I'm going to go like a B minus.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like it's one of those films where you know it's bad. It's a 5-star, 3-star film.
Yeah.
Is how
I'm on board
I
with
put
that.
it. It is absolutely top of the tree when it comes to 3-star horror films.
I can't argue with that logic at all. I feel like, yeah, the amount of times you get a 3-star and a 3.5-star where you're like, this is still amazing. Like I'm gonna watch it
Yeah.
again, and I'm gonna have a great time when I do watch it. And I did. This was the first time in a number of years since I've seen Snakes on a Plane, and I did have a great time. And I'll probably go for a B on this one, just because, as I said, it just reminds me of of a simpler time, a time gone by, where all of my tastes kind of aligned for a brief time, and I liked that. I felt special. So there we go. A B. What are you saying, Andy?
I'm going to join Zara on a B minus, I think, for almost the exact same reasons. I know that this is like a disposable, fun,
Yeah.
trashy movie, but it isn't half a lot of fun. Yes, some of the effects have dated a tiny, tiny bit now, but you get it, Snakes on a Plane is one of the clearest examples of getting exactly what you are expecting from a title of a movie. You're not going to be disappointed because you get exactly what that advertises.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson, effortlessly cool as ever, as we would expect. We get some creatures, we get some transport, we get some memorable kills. Still a delightful movie, and we get a Cobra Starship soundtrack.
Hell yes.
Not even
Hell
their
yeah.
best song as well. There's so many good ones. Guilty
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
pleasure all the way. But
Absolutely.
yeah.
There we go. What a time to be alive. Can't believe it's 20 years old. That is kind
I
of
know.
crazy.
Yeah, happy birthday, Snakes on a Plane.
Happy birthday,
Ah,
Snakes on a
Birthday
Plane.
Snakes.
Yes.
I know they tried to change that title as well. Like I know it was the title that got Samuel L. Jackson involved in it, and then those bloody money men, those bean counters, like, oh, should we call it United Flight 71 or something? They're like,
Yeah.
no, that's a shit idea. I will leave if you change the title
Yeah.
of this film.
You can't get better than that. That's it. That's exactly what you need.
That's what it says.
I get fooled again.
Thank you so much for joining us, Zara.
Thank you for having me, especially
abs-
for Snakes on a Plane.
Hell yeah. It's been a pleasure. And it's been a long time coming. Get yourself on the show
I
more
know.
regularly, please.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll
whenever
see
you
you at
fancy,
Fright
you're
Fest.
very
100%.
welcome.
Whenever you want me.
I'm sure you're going to
Yeah.
be in
We'll
our
see the
Fright
ghost
Fest
ship
episode.
soon.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. See you in a couple of
A
weeks.
different horror item, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready for some Fright Fest. Any
Yeah.
other highlight? Anything like I don't know if we do speak up before we started? What else are you really pumped for seeing at Fright Fest?
I'm excited to see Buddy.
Yeah.
Big Baby as well, I think is in the lineup there.
Yeah.
I am really excited to watch Alien on the big screen because I've
Yeah,
never
that's
seen
gonna
that on
be-
the big screen actually. So I feel like that's going
Yeah.
to be an experience. And just that whole like alien activation that they've got going on, I think it's going to
Yeah.
be really fun with Sega. So
Absolutely.
it's going to be a fun weekend.
Absolutely. We'll see you there. We're sure to get you on camera to discuss some films
Yeah.
you've been watching, get your instant
Favourites.
reactions, instant out of cinema reactions to some
Oh,
films as
yes.
well. We'll do it. Looking forward to it. Zara, where can we find you online? Where can everybody keep up to speed with your amazing content?
So I'm Scary Zara Mary on TikTok and Instagram and Rate Scary on YouTube. You can find me across all three.
Hell yes. We'll put all of those links in the show notes, of course. Thanks everybody for listening. If you enjoyed the show, become a patron over at patreon.com/horror hangout. Thanks to Taj Easton for our theme music. Thanks to Acast for hosting the show. Please consider giving us a rating or review. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, horrorhangout.co.uk for everything in one place. Next week, we continue the summer vibes and the build up to Fright Fest with Jules the Revenge and special guest TD Wheeler.
Yeah, can't wait.
Hell
Right,
yeah.
until then, everyone, enjoy your summer, and then, much like the good folks at Cobra Starship, I'd suggest you do find snakes on your plane, you grab your ankles and kiss your ass goodbye. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Who's your daddy
everybody.
now, bitch?
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.